Hey, what's up? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Can I get some crowd noises? Oh my god, I only date 2D boys. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Hi, everybody. Welcome to this really early stream. I wanted to stream during the evening, but wait, what the heck? The Windbloom Festival? Wait, did they announce that? It's 1 a.m. Holy shit, guys! If it's like really late or really early for you, please like go back to sleep. Chill out, okay? Take care of yourself. Just give me 1 second. I'm reorganizing where my chat goes. But yeah, I meant to stream at night. I wanted to, but since I've started directing over at Crunchyroll, I don't have evenings anymore. I can't. I'm working until 6 to 10 p.m. CST, and I'm usually way too tired to stream after that. So I have to do this now, and I can't do. Oh my God! Thank you for subscribing, Demon Key. I really appreciate it. I'm directing Gundam Witch of Mercury and Dead Mount Deathplay, both on Crunchyroll. Catch it now. So yeah, those... I'm basically doing Overflow, and it's, yeah, Gundam. I'm basically helping out the main director, Jason Lord, and that means I just don't have free time anymore. It's great, it's fun, but... I don't get to do things. Yes, it is the Gundam with the wives. But you know, I wanted to get the event done before don't want you overworking. It's a little too late for that one, buddy, but I appreciate it. Yeah, Demon Key, thank you so much for gifting a sub. I appreciate it. To Lexi Stardust. Yeah, much like Kaveh, I'm overworking to my own detriment. Celeborda, thank you so much for... You guys don't have to subscribe. Just want to put that out there. You don't need to subscribe. I'll love you no matter what. You don't have to give me money. But if you do subscribe, I guess enjoy my terrible little emotes. But yeah, I can't do weekend streams either because I've got time coding then, so it's a bit of a mess all around. I don't have much time for anything. But I do want to stream. I wanted to stream this event. Yeah, I will. I'm gonna take some time off, and I am gonna go to ASIN, and that's gonna be like a mini vacation. I'm like Kaveh, but not broke. Who said I wasn't broke? But yeah, honestly, we should just jump right in and get started. I think that would be the most prudent thing to do. Ooh. So yeah, I did increase the prices on all the redeems because I think the was a bit too easy to get, but like I think it's still really easy to get. Thank you for subscribing, Dan Delirium. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. Anyway. We should, what does soup time do? It initiates soup time. It's basically my hydrate, command, but it also plays this short clip.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up, man? I love that redeem so much. The soft synth into hey, what's up? What's my favorite kind of soup? Chicken. Spicy chicken soup is really good. Anyway, here we are. It's Genshin time. I made it so I can actually just have the game capture and not have to capture my desktop, so I won't accidentally dox myself. Which I think is a vast improvement. Because, look, I'm alt-tabbing now, and you can't see that. It's really powerful. Dandelion, thank you so much for gifting 5 subs to the community. I really appreciate it. Thank you. So I have to apologize. I accidentally completed the first... Wally Was... Oh, wait, no. Is this going through... Oh, no. Wally Wasa, thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. I accidentally completed the first act of the event because I kind of went into autopilot mode, and then I finished it, and I'm like, wait, I was supposed to stream this. I'm an idiot. So I guess we're going to start on Act 2. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm really accidentally. Do I still feel like Hoyoverse is going to break my legs? Probably. Listen, I go into autopilot sometimes, and I just want to get stuff done. Yeah, this is the Kaveh Disney Princess one. If you guys want to see Act 1 and want to hear my reactions, you can play a video of someone playing through Act 1 and have these audio clips of me reacting. Haha, Sino caught the wrong butterfly. Haha, Tainari knows a lot about butterflies. Haha, Lila is going after the butterfly. Wow. Look, she caught it. Look, it is Dia and Candace. What a story, Kaveh. It's not a Ben stream without funny little voices. Anyway, I have to unlock all the booths. All right, I should probably like unmute the game. Is the Dragon Spy? Look, I don't play this game all that much. Do you ship any of the characters? What a dangerous question to ask.
Too slow.
How's the game audio compared to me? Is it too loud? Is it too medium? Is it too low?
Sight clear.
All good? Perfect? Awesome. Then let's just keep going. Telepathics, thank you so much for subscribing. And if anybody else subscribed and I didn't see it, I'm sorry. I do my best to juggle two things at once. How is it to play Kaveh and hear my own voice? It's, I keep hearing all the mistakes I've made. Do the fish game? Not yet.
Is it me, or are the bags under your eyes even darker than during the last round? Are you alright?
Thanks for the concern, Kaveh. I just haven't been sleeping well lately. Even though I try to fall asleep, I can't get the championship out of my head. And before I know it, it's morning again.
I know the feeling. That happens to me too when I'm agonizing over my blueprints.
Someone asked if I relate to Kaveh. Yes, to an insane degree. I get the artist feeling hardcore. And if someone asked if I watched Attack on Titan, yes. I voiced Surma in Attack on Titan. He's the man with the glasses. That's it. Not the important one with the glasses, the other one.
Do you have any tips for dealing with that?
To be honest with you, no. You could say there are many things that don't have a quick fix and can only be endured. I suppose you can think of it as something akin to an illness. Sometimes there's no effective cure, so you just have to let
Fan
things run their
Caitlin, thank you
course.
so much for the sub. I really appreciate it. Jesus Christ, guys. You need to calm down with these subs. I'm gonna have to, like, start putting so much more effort into my streams to make up for it.
I don't know what's stressing you out, but I can feel all the anxiety and pressure coming from you. The next round's about to start, so chin up and do your best.
Who's my favorite character? I like Faruzan a lot. I think Faruzan's great. I already, like, listed all of them. Alhaitham is my least favorite character. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I love Nazi.
Oh, okay. You do your best too.
Looks like everyone's here. I will now explain the second round to you all. There are 3 leyline disruptors buried in the area around Aru Village. These devices can imitate the effects of leyline disruption and will constantly interfere with the environment. Your goal is to shut them
I'd love
down.
to do a duo stream with
The
Nazi.
first 3 who manage to finish
That'd be
this
fun.
task will be awarded 4, 3, and 2 points accordingly. Note that each person may only bring a set amount of food and water with them, and that leaving the designated competition zone will result in disqualification.
Well, what do you think? Want to team up again? I shall consider letting you have the points on account of what happened in the previous round.
That's all right. I've been here many times, and in any case, machines are one of my specialties. I doubt this will be particularly difficult.
It's good to see such confidence in a youngster like yourself. I also happen to be well acquainted with this place. Let's see who will find these devices first. But aside from us, you should remember that there's a favorite for champion. We must be careful of him.
A favorite to win? Who is it?
Corcusoid, thank you so much for subscribing.
Not so loud. I mean that boy, Tainari. He took first place in the previous round, and if he does so again this time, we may as well declare this competition over. That boy knows a great deal. Perhaps he might yet follow the trail of some desert creature to the devices.
Thank you for gifting a sub. I only did 2D boys to Supreme.
Looks like his odds of winning are pretty high.
Wait,
He already
Supreme.
has Kaveh, who is an excellent pupil.
Who
If
is-
he were to win this round as well, then wouldn't we just be letting him have all the fun?
You have a tick mark. Are you important?
As his
Should
senior,
I?
it's my solemn duty to prevent such an inequitable arrangement from happening. I'm off.
I'm not well acquainted with the Twitch TV culture. I don't know if I'm meant to bow or
I'll get going as well. See you later.
do I call you my liege?
How are you feeling? I think I'm okay, but I'll take things slowly for now.
Is this all the water we're getting?
Well, welcome to my dinky little stream, Supreme.
Sorry, that's what the rules say. While this round seems to be about how quickly you can shut down the devices, it's also testing your ability to survive in tough conditions.
Catfan Caitlin, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Grey Sigs.
I knew it'd be harder than I had expected. So we'll either need to find the devices as quickly as possible, or we'll have to save our energy and wait for an opportunity. Okay, I'll head out shortly. Thanks a lot, Nilu.
You're welcome. Please take care of yourself.
Well, there goes everybody.
I don't know about that. That redeem was well timed with Paimon saying "There goes everybody."
Oh, right! Didn't Farozan say that Tainari's the favorite to win?
Will there be a VOD later? Yes. Beginnings and a parade of Providence Act 2. Beginnings and endings. Who will emerge a champion this round of the event? You probably all already know. It's been a few days since the event started.
Quit following me.
Anyway, I'm using my Go Fast team because I want to speed run this event and get it done because I do have to direct tonight and I want to see if I can get it done before I have to go. It won't be a super long stream, guys, but it will be sweet. I hope. And if it isn't, then please lodge a complaint with my parents. And thank you for stopping by, Lady Lady Lise. Ugh, I can't talk today.
Scanning.
I keep forgetting that I don't have Wanderer on 1.
Hey, Tainari? Tainari!
Yeah, with my parents, because they didn't raise an efficient boy.
Huh? Weird. The locator says that he should be around Tainari.
Don't actually contact my parents. That was a joke. They're old. They don't know internet things.
Huh? Oh no, it looks like he's fainted. We have to help him. Tainari, are you okay?
Do I play Destiny 2? Yeah, I've got like 2,000 hours logged.
It's so hot.
Aw. Poor baby.
Oh, so you passed out because of the heat. Are you not used to getting around in the desert?
That's right. I usually bring lots of water when I go to the desert, precisely to avoid this situation. I went through all my water very quickly, and with the effects of the disturbed ley lines, I started feeling dizzy.
Emotional ook.
My ancestors, the Valuk Ashuna, were originally from the desert. But I guess this is what happens when a species migrates. They become intolerant of their original environment.
This is like a tidbit. Oh, somebody redeemed that I say the word hamburger. hamburger.
This isn't the time for a history lesson. Let's get you some water.
So I saw that there was lore that Tainari's species is called Tainari. Is that true?
Humans, such fragile beings. Your bodies can't even survive extreme changes in the environment.
Captain Morgenstern, thank you so much for subbing. Oh, did I get bamboozled? Is that what happened? Tainarians? Tainarians? Is that what they're called?
Here, take this.
Tainari the Tainarian.
Are you serious? This had better be just normal water.
Is
Hey,
that-
you're leaving already?
That kind of reminds me of, like, Frieza's species being officially called Frieza race, or whatever, in like, Dragon Ball's universe.
Paimon really doesn't get that guy. What's he up to?
Can someone elaborate on the no backseat rule?
Let's focus on helping Tainari drink some water first.
It's, just don't tell me how to play the game. It's as simple as that. If you tell me, hey, go do this, I will do the opposite of what you tell me. Because I want to play, I'm an adult. I can figure this stuff out. I'm not in my 50s.
I'm feeling a little better now. Thanks, you two.
Oh, it wasn't just the two of us. Just now.
Like, if people are like, why did you pick response 1? You get a different dialogue if you pick response 2. Like,
Found you
no.
at last.
I will experience the game my own way. But for like builds and stuff, I guess you guys can talk about shit.
Sino, you're here too.
I was concerned, so I came back to check on you. Will you be able to go on?
And they were best friends.
The fur on my tail is so dry, it's practically been singed right off. I don't see any purpose in pushing myself beyond what is reasonable. It appears I'm not suited to this particular
They were
round.
besties.
I should probably just return to Aru Village and rest.
I'm not suggesting anything, chat. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Really? So you're backing out?
I'm just hanging out.
Yes, I do have my results in the first round to serve as a buffer, so even if I forfeit this round, I still have a chance to turn things around later.
Historians will call them
Withdrawing now will allow
besties.
me to conserve my energy. Continuing to push onward would be counterproductive.
Very decisive.
A wise decision. Let's get you back to Aru Village.
It's fine. I can make it back on my own.
Oh, stop trying to be so polite. Come on, we'll help you back to Aru Village.
They were colleagues. I guess I can just zip back here, yeah. Oh no, I have to zip over to where Layla is.
Squall and Fury.
Oh, I pressed the viewpoint button at the exact same time I walked into the
How are you
cutscene.
feeling now, Tainari? Do you want to rest some more?
How many
There's some
5 stars
shade
do I
here,
have?
So we can stop for a while.
Not as much as you.
All right, let's do that.
I guarantee it. I mean, person who asked that question. Like, not as much as that person.
And
Chat
you
member.
got the Traveler and Paimon with you.
Oh, hey, Layla.
Jean was my first 5 star.
Yeah, the sun was too strong, so I decided to take cover here for a while. What about you? Are you all done already?
As per Honkai Star Rail, I don't want to play it until I get into it somehow. As an NPC or as a playable, I don't mind. What's my favorite 5-star? Probably Alhaitham.
Unfortunately not. I'm not quite as capable as I thought. I intend to withdraw from this round. Sino and the Traveler are escorting me back to Aru Village.
Withdraw? Can you even do that?
I believe the rules do provide for such a situation. Alhaitham did say that the act of leaving the competition grounds would result in disqualification from the round.
Didn't I ask you if you were alright before this? If you had just decided to withdraw then, you wouldn't have had to suffer.
Least favorite character... yeah, I mean, he's good. He's good in gameplay. Like, he's fun to play. And he has laser swords that zip around. It's great. It's cool. He's cool. I'm allowed to say he's cool, okay, guys?
Well, I had to try, didn't I? So I tried, and it didn't work out. And now I'm backing out while I can.
Can you suggest games to stream? You can try. Please suggest for me to play Tears of the Kingdom on stream, so I have an excuse to play more Tears of the Kingdom.
When I get back, I'm definitely going to make a batch of sun-resistant oil. Next time I venture into the desert, I'll be prepared. By the way, you're Layla, aren't you? You don't look very well yourself. Will you be alright?
Play Tears of the Kingdom? Bet. I might do it tomorrow.
I felt a little faint when I first entered the desert, but I feel a lot better after resting here for a while.
Be careful not to push yourself too hard.
Do I have Tartagalicious child? No, I don't. I don't have Tortellini. What is your class in Destiny 2? I play Warlock, primarily.
Don't worry. I'm just...
Feeling the pressure?
You can tell?
Oh, Killer 7's one of my favorite games. I love all of Suda51's games. No More Heroes 1 is one of my favorite games of all time.
Your expression is similar to the ones I see on criminals' faces when I interrogate them.
Play the silver case, beat you to it, buddy.
To tell you the truth, I'm still not sure whether I have what it takes to represent the Ratawa Histarshan in the championship. Most people voted for me because of all the rumors surrounding me, and to be honest, those rumors don't really mean anything. Now I don't know how to deal with all the expectations they've put on me.
Even 25th Ward, you know it. Can someone ask about the Discord? I still don't have a Discord. I am in the process of setting one up. Right now I did make a server and everything, but I just use it for dumping, you know, shit that I want to post in other places. It's like a storage drive right now. But I'll once it's done, like I'll post it everywhere. You know the deal. You know the deal.
Even the people who usually criticize me voted for me this time. So I feel like I have to live up to their expectations somehow.
So their expectations are putting pressure on you.
Yes. Actually, I heard that you were voted in as well, Tainari. How do you deal with it?
To be completely honest, I don't really feel any pressure.
What was it like lurking in the Kaveh mains Discord before you were announced? Really funny. I was watching, it was fun to, like, see people guess stuff and, like, read, like, who they think is the voice of Kaveh, and I guess I saw a few people who correctly guessed that it was me. But it was fun. It was comfy. It was a good place to find art. I found so much good art, like, on that Discord. Uno with the boys when? Ask Alejandro that question. I think we are going to be doing it at some point this month, I think. Shit, I should probably make sure that I'm available for that day. Will I play Among Us with VAs if they invite me?
Firstly, those who expect things from you do not necessarily do so for benign reasons. On the other hand, those who do consider your feelings certainly wouldn't want you to push yourself.
Yeah, they don't know I'm Kaveh's VA. It was literally that Wojak meme. Just standing in the corner of the room while everyone's talking about how great Kaveh is, and it's like they don't know I'm his voice actor.
Next, we are researchers. Our primary duty is to interact with knowledge, not to meet others' expectations.
No longer an invitation, you have to apply for it? Do I have to send them my resume? Is that what I have to do?
As for me, I took part in this competition to advertise for an academic lecture at Gandharvaville next month. I'll obviously try my best during the competition, but I won't let any additional pressure get to me.
Why do you think you're qualified to play Among Us? I've got good people skills.
I think you can also try to find a clearly defined goal. That may help you.
I'm good with I've got a fast typing speed.
Huh. I understand. Thanks for your advice.
I can usually do like the card reader minigame in one go.
I am absolutely parched after talking so much.
I've still got some water with me.
No, I'll be alright. We aren't far from Aru Village, so I can go the rest of the way myself. You should get back to the competition. Don't you want to win that limited edition card?
Yes. Alright then. Your spirit will live on through me.
Hey, don't talk like that. I'm not dead, Sino. Everyone, I'll be heading back now. See you after the round ends.
Your spirit will live on through me.
I'll continue searching for the ley line disruptors.
Can't believe Tainari's dead.
Are you feeling better now, Layla?
Yeah, I feel like some of the weight has been taken off my shoulders after chatting with Tainari. It's been a long time since I first left my hometown to come to the academia, and every day here has been so precious. But of course, there have been some rough times. All sorts of complex
What character do I not have but really
models,
want?
countless quizzes and essays that took all my brain power to barely finish. Each of those things are like huge boulders barreling at me, forcing me to continue running forward.
Probably Toma.
When I was chosen as my Darshan's representative,
Saturday,
it
thank
felt
you
like
for gifting
another
a
boulder was added
sub
the
to
ones
Twitch.
already
Like,
rolling
I guess the
behind
website?
me. Every time I close my eyes, I think of all the people I'd disappoint if I mess up.
Do I like Lana Del Rey? Is that that's a music person, right? I listen to industrial noises for my music tastes. So I don't know real people music.
Yeah, I think that's what Tainari was trying to tell me.
Webslide, thank you so much for
You're
the
good
sub.
friends, which is
Really
why
appreciate
you
it.
didn't stop him from dropping out of this round, and why you don't feel disappointed in me.
That's right. No need to feel so down.
Rodzilla, thank you for the sub. Yeah, I just listened to that. God, I really wish I had that pipe falling down sound on my soundboard for next time.
That said, he did also say that he hopes I could have more concrete goals for taking part in this competition.
And thank you, Lizzie Berry. I really appreciate that.
I don't have any now, but I'll give that some thought. Anyway, I won't take up any more of your time. You still have to record the other contestants' progress, don't you? Perhaps they've had some breakthroughs while we've been chatting.
True. We should go look for the others. Now, who's left? Tainari's dropped out for the round, and we just saw Sino.
Mozart and Beethoven? I mean, I grew up listening to Mozart. Like, The Magic Flute is one of my favorite operas.
You could go see how Madame Farozan's doing. I've heard that she's quite knowledgeable about the desert, so she's probably made some progress by now.
Did I just out myself as a fucking nerd by saying that?
Okay, let's go look for Faruzan.
What's my favorite? Probably Turandot. Actually, I don't listen to Lana Del Rey. I listen to fucking Tchaikovsky. Jesus Christ. How do I get over to Faruzan? How do I do this?
Too slow.
Do I go this way?
Behold.
Over yonder? Yeah, I don't have TPs unlocked, alright?
Quit following me.
Let's stop by Kaveh real quick before we go here. Actually, Ravel is my favorite impressionist composer. I do love Chopin as well. Whooshy woo! Thank you for subscribing. I love your name. Where was Kaveh? Where is this man?
Squall and Fury.
Where the fuck? Oh, there you are. What do you have to say for yourself, nerd? Oh, for the love of God. Oh.
There's another one.
Damn, bro. Same. Brambleclaw, thank you so much for subscribing. Yeah, the NPC fell. I'll grab this waypoint on the way there. This team is not equipped for combat, is only here for traversals, so...
Hey there, Faruzan. Have you made any progress?
What's his Disney princess song? Isn't that the Jealous song? Already a Disney princess song?
Ah, you're just in time. I'm about to start digging right here.
Oh, you found the leyline disruptor already?
Such a simple problem could never confound me. Not long after entering the desert, I discovered a primal construct that was acting abnormally, so I followed it all the way here. Once I got near here, it suddenly disappeared. Something unusual must be happening around this area.
Kaveh's I Want song.
You knew what to do right away.
Well,
¿Cuál es tu comida favorita? Hamburguesas.
With that aside, has
Con
anyone
papas
completed the challenge
fritas.
Nope, not yet.
Well then, I suppose I'll be the first. What about that boy Tainari?
He died.
Oh? And why's that?
Dehydration.
He's not used to being out and about in the desert.
Huh. I didn't think he would have such a weakness. I suppose he could use a bit more training. What about the others? Is that Rotawahist girl still a bundle of nerves?
Tainari gave Layla some advice, and she seems to be doing a lot better now. Sino just started his search for the disruptors, and as for Hat Guy, well, who knows what he's thinking.
What do I like on my burger? Cheese and bacon. I'm a very simple person. Would I eat a cheeseburger without cheese? Yeah, but it'd probably be a bit boring. Do you think Kaveh would listen to Hatsune Miku?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up? How's it going? Yeah, he would. He would listen to every kind of music.
And what about Kaveh? Has he found a ley line disruptor yet?
Byron doesn't think so, or our locators would have already let us know.
Kaveh is Hatsune Miku. No, Faruzan is Hatsune Miku.
With his skills, you should have heard something from him by now.
Favorite
Well,
Kaveh's
I'm
favorite
afraid
genre
those
would
thrilling
be
moments
classical
are already
music.
done here. You should probably go find Kaveh and see how he's faring now.
What's my favorite snack? Oh god, there's too many. I'm a big chocolate enjoyer. Doy mi bendición a tu amigo. Do I like Peruvian food? Yeah. Occasionally. Oh, here we go.
Come on, stop following me. I already gave you all the food I had on me.
So, I wanted to play this scene so much more gentle when I talked to the foxes, but they were like, no, be more annoyed at them. And I felt so bad about it. They're so cute! I don't want to be mean to these things.
You can cry all you want. I don't have any more food. All I have left is a half bottle of water, and I can't possibly give you that.
Little babies.
Without water, traveling in the desert will be incredibly difficult, and I still need to find what I'm looking for. Marak, can you help me out here? Keep them away.
And also, I didn't know Marak would be this cute. I thought it would be an ugly, horrible machine. So I also sounded mean to Marak, and I wish I wasn't. I wish I could go back in time and be nicer to Marak. Look at it. Look, it's so happy.
Kaveh,
Beep
there you
boop.
are. Faruzan told us to come see how you're doing. What are you up to?
Just thinking about it makes me upset. Not long after I entered the desert, I was accosted by these fellows.
By these fellows. I like the implication that he doesn't know what to call them. So he's like, these fellows over here.
I don't know why, but they didn't leave the competition grounds. And now the ley line disruptions have left them confused and circling around the area. The moment they saw me, they wouldn't leave me alone. They even cheated me out of my limited food supply.
Marak, no. You had one job. But the cute little noises that they make.
Hey, didn't I ask you to keep them away?
Kaveh, is this flying metal thingy yours?
That's right. This is my toolbox, Marak.
Your toolbox? Huh. It seems pretty fancy. Hey there! Can you understand us?
Beep boop. Why is he here with you?
Sometimes I need to carry things when I go out, so it's handy to have a portable toolbox.
Well, this definitely doesn't look like an ordinary toolbox, that's for sure.
It's a long story. When I was working in the desert, I ran into a merchant group who had a machine core they excavated from some tomb.
We only get the written script. I got videos for like the fancy cutscenes in the event, and also for his like attack animations. But everything else we just had the script, and that's it.
It was clearly from King Deshret's civilization. His technology still isn't fully understood, and Kasharawar has many different opinions on this topic.
I love how Kaveh said it's a long story and then proceeds to tell the long story.
Our current theories cannot explain such mysteries. Upon seeing such a rare, complete specimen before me, I forked over all the mora on my person to purchase it. Some time back, I wanted to make an automated case that could store my offloaded items. With that core, I created Marak.
Didn't know what Kaveh would look like when I auditioned for him? Yep, that's why I didn't think I would book him. Because I'm like, there's no way I can be a man this attractive.
It can't understand commands that are too complex, but it can serve as my assistant and help me with things like mapping and surveying. Most importantly, it can't talk, so it can't give me any attitude.
I felt so bad saying that line. Because, like, it's sad.
Oh, yes. Thanks for helping hide the fact that I live at Al-Haytham's place earlier.
Sorry.
I wish one of Kaveh's idol lines was, like, patting Marak.
I hope this season of
Let
my
me
life
pet the
ends
robot.
soon, so I can get things back on track. Things just started going downhill at some point. Maybe it all started when my mom remarried and left for Fontaine. Or maybe it all started when I spoke to Alhaitham in the library.
Why does he sound like a trucker? Do I have a trucker voice?
Yeah, I'm driving down to, the West 45. I'm going over to Tulsa. Home base, this is Lil Bird. Anybody out there on my radio?
Or maybe it's because constructing the Palace of Alcazar's burned through my funds. I'm still paying off the debt from that one. Oh, when's this going to end?
Sounded like a mix between like Otto from The Simpsons and Macho Man Randy Savage. And yeah, I love this line. That was a lot of fun to do.
Now that I think about it, I guess we're all unlucky here.
We've all suffered a great indignity. Isn't that right, small desert foxes?
It's not like any of you asked to be trapped in the ley line disruption. Okay, let me get you all out.
Kaveh, aren't you going to look for the ley line disruptors?
Yes, but I can't just leave them here, can I? Oh, forget it. The more I think about this, the more I feel a headache coming on. I'll get back to searching once I get them out of here. Time's a-wasting. I'm off.
There he go. Just the fact that they follow after him with the little hops is the best thing in the world.
Kaveh looks like he's conflicted.
There they
He
go.
really wants to win, but he can't ignore those he wants to help.
He's a unique character.
Paimon's always felt like he's the type who
Yuvakoy, thank you so much for gifting 5 subs. Appreciate it.
Paimon doesn't mean this in an insulting way, but he seems like the kind of guy who'd be really easy to take advantage of.
Paimon's like, and Kaveh seems like you're a fucking idiot.
Whoa, someone's done already.
That was quick.
Right? Wonder who it is. Let's go back and ask Alhaitham.
I can't do a Paimon impression. Are you kidding me? Are you goofing? Where are they? Sweet boy, say more things. Well, if it isn't me. Who are you? I'm me. I'm me, he says.
Shh, quiet. I'm currently trying to find a way out of here.
Oh, their little noises. My heart's gonna break. Do you think Kaya and Kaveh would get along? Probably. They both have a 5-star character that they can complain about. Do I have Nahida? No. I found you, faker! Do am I soltera?
Verification complete.
What a question to ask somebody.
Congratulations on being this round's first winner, Sino.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, that chat member just asked if my mom was single in Spanish.
Ooh, so Sino was the quickest.
I am from Spontamon, after all.
Settle down,
I
Chad.
know a lot about ley lines, so finding a disruptor was never going to be particularly difficult for me.
What the fuck is wrong with you people?
Since the Traveler and Paimon also happen to be
You guys need to
here,
calm down.
do you have anything you want to say?
Anything I want to say? My friend couldn't continue on, so failure was never an option.
If we're gonna talk about screwing people's moms, maybe we should call yours.
Yeah, that's how you sound. I'm just fucking around. I don't really care.
The bonds of yesterday will forge the road to tomorrow. With the ties of friendship that bind us, I won't lose to anyone.
Hey, what's up? Interrupting Sino's fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Ass moment.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up? Jesus Christ, guys.
Hey, what's up?
Am I gonna have to like lower the redeem rate on that? I think I have to.
Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up?
It's just the echo on it is really funny to me. Okay, so Twitch is a big old liar. Because they say that viewers earn an average of 200 points an hour. But that just isn't real. It's just not it's not factual, you know? So give me 1 second, chat. Okay.
That's a line from King of
Oh,
Invocations.
you get 300 for following? That makes a lot of sense.
And it sums up my thoughts.
I'm not disabling the ooks, I'm just doubling their price.
It might be a good thing that Tainari
Inflation is hitting us hard,
here,
gamers.
Give Sino a good smack right about now.
¿Te molesta si te mencionamos etiquetamos en los fanart que hagamos por... No, de todas maneras. Like, tag me on... If there's any cool art, just, like, tag me on stuff. I like seeing art.
It's already so late. Everyone's probably running low on food and water. It'll only get harder from here on out.
Something similar happened in King of Invocations. What a classic.
Ook inflation sounds weird.
Any thoughts on that, I'll hate them?
Yeah, don't tag me on not safe for work stuff. I've got family that follow my Twitter, and I don't want them seeing stuff. Demon Key, thank you for gifting a sub.
I
To
have
Unique
no
Mojo.
thoughts regarding King of Invocations.
This nerd doesn't watch Yu-Gi-Oh. Laugh at this user.
Milu obviously wasn't asking about that.
People tag me on... No, nobody's tagged me on anything in FW just yet, but...
Deserts are
I don't want
much
it to
more
start, you
dangerous
know?
at night, so this competition should be nearing its end. At the moment, only Farazan, Layla, and Kaveh remain.
I wonder who the next person to find a disruptor will be.
Wait, only 3 people are left? Tainari forfeited, and Sino's already done. What about Hat Guy?
Is Kaveh a Lady Gaga guy? Yeah, I'd say so. What's his favorite? What song would his? I can't remember any of
He
Lady
also
Gaga's
forfeited
songs right
not
now.
long ago.
Paimon can't understand what he's thinking at all.
Bad Romance. Oh yeah, I remember that one. Is Poker Face the a Lady Gaga song? Okay, then I like that one. I don't know if no, Kaveh does not have a poker face, so he would not like that song.
But like Al-Haytham said, this round's almost over. Let's go see what the other contestants are doing.
Yeah, that's all Haytham's song. Oh, Nefertum, see? Like, you don't have to, but I'll put it on the channel. That's very sweet of you, thank you.
I forgot to get this. Oh no.
What music do I listen to? Fuck! Didn't mean to do that. I don't listen to fuck.
Squall and Fury.
Amas a tu mamá? Yeah. What kind of asshole doesn't love their mom? It's important to have a healthy relationship with your family, unless they're keeping you down. And then, in that case, maybe you should talk things out.
Following me.
Do I have a Spotify playlist? Yes. But it's not public. It's not public. I don't want to climb all that.
The wind rises.
I think if you post a clip, the auto mod will be okay with it, maybe? You can try. Wasn't there an Animo win thingy to get up easier? Probably, but I don't play by the rules. Favorite Genshin soundtrack? I really like one of the Leeway battle themes. The one that's like... Favorite anime? Samurai Champloo. Gurren Lagann. Megalobox.
Too slow.
Those are the ones I can think of right now. Is that what it's called? Chasing the Torrents? I don't know the Christian names of these songs. Evangelion's amazing. Yes, I've seen Kill la Kill. It's really good. Oh, that's where that is. Okay. Well, now I know. Favorite manga or graphic novel? Aharen-san wa Hakarenai. More Than a Married Couple.
Hello again. You know, it suddenly occurred to me that you guys have had to do a lot of running around this time. Don't you find it tiring?
Favorite Disney film? Probably Aladdin. Aladdin or Hercules. Have I read or seen Demon Slayer? I watched, like, the first 10 episodes of Demon Slayer.
Well, in that case,
I should probably watch more.
Let's take a short breather here.
Have I watched Bungo Stray Dogs? No.
The desert's
Lion
getting
King? I like
colder
Lion
now
King.
that night's falling, and the wind can really sting your face because of all the sand in it.
Have you seen The Diagnosis from Hoyo Fair? Yes.
Has anyone finished this round yet?
Mulan's also really good, yeah. Have I watched Chainsaw Man? Yeah. Durara is really good. Do I like Mob Psycho? Yeah, I respect it. Liz VA is in chat? Hey, Ashley. How you doing?
I circled the whole
Welcome to
area,
the stream.
but
I love your
didn't
performance.
find anything. But I did have the
Is it
chance
Ash or
to
Ashley?
think
I'm
some
sorry.
more
I
about
probably
that
should have
thing
clarified that
was weighing
first.
on my mind, and I realized something.
I kind of suck. Sorry about that. It's both? Okay.
Well, my fellow Retawahist members must have all put my name
And thank you
forward
for the kind
different
words.
reasons. And maybe a lot of them only picked me because they wanted to watch me make a fool of myself. But be that as it may, I believe that a lot of them genuinely do expect great things from me.
I only date 2D boys. Thank you for gifting a sub. And thank you for making me say your name constantly. The cool kids say Ash. You got it, Ashley. I'm just fucking with you.
And I want
What's
to
my
live up to
nationality?
their
I'm Chilean.
expectations. I don't want them to regret putting my name down.
Huh? But doesn't thinking like that put a lot of pressure on you?
Of course, that comes with some amount of pressure for sure. But now I've thought about it, I don't feel like this is something I have to
Blake
do.
with A with 5 gift
Instead,
subs.
it's
Thank
something I
you.
want to do.
Appreciate it.
That may not sound like a huge difference to you, but it's helped me relax a lot. So don't worry about me.
Well, that's great.
Yeah, not only do you guys have money,
now
you're
that I've
spending it on me of all people.
I'm suddenly really sleepy.
How many languages do I speak? Just 2.
I think I'll just take a quick nap. Just a quick one. But the competition isn't over yet.
Oh, now she's cool. She's cool, Layla. She's Slayla.
She's a really
Girl boss
bundle of
time.
nerves, isn't she?
Wait, you're...
Sleepwalking Layla? Other Layla? Based Layla.
Good to see you too. Whew, it's nice to be out. Feels like I've been cooped up inside for quite a while. Well, since I'm here, I guess I should help her finish this. What are we supposed to be doing here again? Finding a ley line disruptor, was it? Let me see. Looks like she's basically gathered all the information she needs. It won't take long to wrap this up.
Giga Chad Layla.
Come with me, you two.
Live, laughs, Layla.
Do you ever get the feeling that the ley lines have a regular flow? Similar to the way that celestial bodies follow fixed orbits. If we were looking down from on high, I wonder whether we'd find that the ley lines are just the reflections of the stars upon the Earth. Not all astrological phenomena can be directly observed. Some are projections based on other details that we know. It's the same situation with the ley lines. The parts of them that are hidden underground can be identified via elemental energy, sound, and other phenomena.
Yeah, Layla just casually giving us a rundown of, like, ley line infrastructure as we're moving right along. Hit the fox? No.
Plus, now that someone has shut one of the disruptors down, the contrast between before and after can provide me with further information still. Let me see. It should be here, I think.
Or artifacts I'm running on my Kaveh? Bad ones.
This should be it, right? I'll turn it off. That should restore the ley lines in the area to normal.
Nice work.
Again, I didn't do any of the
I haven't caught a
homework.
fox yet.
I'm just wrapping up. She'll probably wake up soon. No doubt she'll be a little disoriented at first, but once she's got her bearings, she'll go and report that she shut down this disruptor. Will you be staying here for a while? Or are you going to check on the other contestants?
Oh, time to check our locator. Whoa, it looks like Kaveh and Farozan are headed towards the same place.
Who am I going to add to my Kaveh team?
Perhaps they're about to find the lost disruptor. Also, speaking of Kaveh, he's an interesting one.
Speaking of Kaveh, I'm gonna add Xingqiu, Yulan, and Baiju. Once I level Baiju.
Huh? Why do you say that?
Before the second round, he had a chat with the other me. He said that worries can be like illnesses. They don't always have a magic cure. Sometimes you just have to endure them as best you can until they run their course.
I haven't been playing the game for long, so I don't have many characters.
But the way I see it, his situation is much worse than my other selves. She just hadn't found what she wanted to do at the moment, which is why she felt lost. Kaveh, meanwhile, knows what he wants to do. He's convinced that he has to win, and yet he still seems conflicted.
When did I start playing Genshin? Like a few months ago, I want to say. Was it maybe September last year?
He doesn't have a second personality.
I guess that's more than a few months
somehow
ago.
He still seems that he's at odds with himself in some way. I don't know exactly how to describe it. It's like he's smiling on the outside, but there's no joy inside. Only sorrow.
The light inside is broken, but I still work. Quote from a vending machine. Yeah, if people are still pulling for Kaveh, you have my blessings. Whoosh. You will become Kaveh-haver. Yeah, she just casually psychoanalyzes this dude like it's fucking nothing.
Still, who knows? He must be more experienced than me. Maybe he's just better at dealing with it all than I am.
And someone asked what my favorite Archon is. They're all okay. I think they're all really cool. I don't really have a favorite just yet. Have I finished all the story quests? I haven't started Sumeru. I would like to stream all of Sumeru.
Oh, but back to the topic of wrapping up. Shouldn't you be getting back to the action to record how everything plays out? Last one, then the round's over.
Thank you, Lorelei. I appreciate that.
Oh, true. Okay then, guess we'll be going now. We'll keep everything you said in mind.
Where am I story-wise? Literally right before starting the Sumeru
super
arc.
Confident at the start, but it turns out they're the last ones to find the disruptor.
Like, I'm literally, like, I'm in the thing where it says go to Sumeru. Do I know when I'm gonna start streaming Sumeru? Nope.
Who's going to get there first?
I'll stream it when I have time.
Let's head over quick.
Yeah, I've met Raiden. She's cool. What is time? A social construct. Are they up there? Do I have to go up? Oh, fiddlesticks.
Squall and Fury.
Bye, Tyrine. Thank you for stopping by. Do I mind watching your chocolate milk? Yeah, sure. Fuck, I spilled it. Shit.
It should be around here.
Finally found it.
Do I think I'll finish this? Probably.
Kaveh? Are you?
Oh, Madame Faruzan. And here I thought you would have finished this round by now.
Who's my least favorite character?
Kiska?
You. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's that guy in Leeway that says, could you find 3 things that make me think that there's good vibes? And you have to run around and look at the 3 things. And it's that guy. The love guy. Yeah, fuck him. Worst character in the game. 0 out of 10.
Faruzan, Kaveh!
Also, thanks for the cheers earlier. Really appreciate it.
Oh, looks like Layla's already done.
I didn't expect that you and I would find a disruptor at the same time. How are the other contestants doing?
Hilly Churl girl. I don't remember. Wait, was that is that Alejandro? Oh no! Now I feel really bad. I feel really bad about that. I don't want to. I love Alejandro. You guys made me feel so conflicted about this now.
Tainari and Hat Guy forfeited, while Sino and Layla are already done. You 2 are the only ones left. Huh? That's weird. Didn't you start digging really early on?
Yes, I kept digging, but instead of finding a disruptor, I found a ruin.
What's my opinion on Timmy? I haven't, like... I don't do my commissions all that often, so I haven't gotten to the point where I hate the shit out of Timmy.
I fell down pretty deep, and it was completely dark in there. It took me quite some time to unlock the various mechanisms and return to the surface.
That's actually really impressive.
Finishing a week's worth of trials in such a short time. Huh. That's pretty amazing, Madame Faruzan.
Good job, Grandma.
What about you? Why are you so late?
I encountered a lot of lost desert foxes along the way, and I brought them to the outskirts of the competition zone. When I came back, I was absolutely parched. And then I blacked out. Probably from the heat, you know?
This man just casually was like, yeah, I passed out in the desert alone out of dehydration. Like, he almost died.
When I woke up, it was already night. I used the last of my strength to come here.
A most curious reason indeed. But are you sure you're all right? It sounds like you were in an incredibly dangerous situation. You said you were familiar with the desert. The way you handle problems... It does feel rather at odds with your title as a genius.
I haven't tried any of the other languages, but I've heard a lot of clips of the performances of them, and I really like them.
It was problematic, but that had nothing to do with me being a genius. It was my decision.
And I love how they just gloss over the fact that he almost died. That's like, oh wow, that's rough. Anyway.
The way I did things wasn't optimal, but I wouldn't have been comfortable.
Shit! Didn't mean to do that, I'm sorry.
Each stranger than the next.
The way I did things wasn't optimal, but that's how life goes. That's what that line was, right?
But back to the main issue at hand. Since we are both very certain that this is where the final leyline disruptor is, let's dig it up then.
It is what it is. Kaveh, you rascal.
Of that there is no doubt. But how shall we count the score this time?
God, these things look so ominous.
What is it, youngster? You seem relieved.
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking that this round's finally over. There shouldn't be any more innocent creatures getting wrapped up in danger. As for the points, I guess we can draw lots again later. I can't think of anything better.
How many takes do I do for one line of dialogue? Usually 2.
Alright, in that case, let's all head back to Aru Village. Paimon thinks you'll both need some water and rest.
Paimon, this dude almost died. Gracias, Idieru. I really appreciate that. I'm very appreciative. I wish there were more words I could use to express my appreciation. Thank you for the cheer, J Scribes. Thank you, thank you. Keep running out of words.
Too slow.
How many ways can I say thank you, chat? Let me count them. 1. That's it. That's all I know. I don't have a thesaurus.
Looks like the second round is over. I wonder who is faster, Kaveh or Madame Farazan? Huh? Where's Madame Farazan?
I totally missed it, but there is one, like, dialogue you can have with Nilou and Alhaitham, where Nilou's like, so who do you think who do you think is gonna win this, Alhaitham? And he's like, I think the winner will be the one with the most points. Like, he's like a fun sucker. He sucks the fun out of everything.
She went to get water. She'll be back shortly. We basically arrived at the same time, so we'd like to draw lots again.
You get caught up in some things so easily, like drawing lots.
I'm fucking activated.
I'm not caught up in anything. Don't make it sound like I take pleasure in having bad luck.
Really? Then should I say that you have a curious affinity for drawing lots?
I'll go get the box and slips of paper for the lots. Please wait a moment.
I love how Nilou immediately is like, I need to stop this.
Oh, here we go again. Let's see how I fare.
I got it! Did you see that? I won!
I really enjoyed doing that line after, you know, everything that happened.
Congratulations.
Looks like Kaveh's luck's taking a turn for the better.
Oh, finally! After all this time!
It looks like you've been rewarded for your tribulations in the desert. This round's points are yours.
The subtle reaction. What does he know? What does he know, gamers? What is the reason behind this and the little eye movement? What does it mean?
And with that, our second round is done. Sino, Layla, and Kaveh are our victorious contestants. As for the current standings, let me see. Sino and Layla both have 4 points, putting them both in first place. The rest in descending order are Tainari, Farazan, Kaveh, and Hakai. The next round will be the final one. Please rest up before then, everyone.
I guess he was worried that Kaveh almost died.
I heard that some stalls at the Wisdom Gala are debuting new games, so feel free to drop by if you're interested. Otherwise, see you next round.
No, that's actually just how Alhaitham expresses joy. He just goes, Alhaitham, you just won the lottery and got yourself a new car! The ook. Derogatory. And bye, Lost Laura. Thank you for stopping by. If people are dipping out and I forgot to say bye to them, I'm sorry. Alhaitham, your son died. No, that was a sad.
Something's been on your mind this entire time.
There's some subtleties. The white-haired man I saw before the... Sephiroth just showed up. What the fuck did that mean?
Traveler, Paimon. I finally found you.
They're shopping together. What does it mean? Vote now on your phones. How long do I plan on streaming? I do have to get ready to go in about an hour and a half. So I'll see if I can finish the event by then.
Finally? Did something happen?
Don't you feel like there's something off about this year's Academia Extravaganza? When Candace and I were at the cafe earlier, we might have caught sight of some mercs on business. Thing is, they were disguised as tourists here to shop.
Where am I going? I'm going to direct. I've got some directing to do.
But no disguise can mask the stench of blood. Just from their suspicious looks, I bet they do dirty work like kidnapping or assassinations.
We eavesdropped on them for a while. Their target seems to be someone called Sachin.
Sachin? Isn't that the person who Karina mentioned during the opening ceremony?
I direct anime I'm an assistant director for shows on Crunchyroll for like the dubs and stuff, and I have to go do that tonight.
He's apparently the sponsor behind the competition prizes and the Diadem of Knowledge, but he hasn't shown himself at all.
Sounds like a rich person, all right. It makes sense now.
At night? Yep, I'm on the graveyard shift. From until the wee hours of the night.
The Eremites have been struggling to make ends meet recently, so a lot of groups have been doing private work that involves the rich.
I'm gonna do a great job, thank you. I hope so, or else they're gonna yell at me.
In their words, one gig sets you up for half a year. Just one job like this nets them enough mora to take it easy for a while.
How's my circadian rhythm? Pretty good.
The extravaganza has brought many tourists to Sumeru City all at once, so it's likely that they took advantage of the bustle to sneak in.
I'm getting at least 8 hours of sleep. I don't watch Eurovision. I don't watch much regular people TV at all.
Dia and I wanted to directly capture them, but they were on guard and made some excuse to slip away.
I do want to watch The Bear, like on HBO. I heard it's really good.
I would have tied him up if it wouldn't have caused a scene.
I think that's regular people TV.
Who's legally supposed to take care of this kind of thing? The Matra or the Core of 30?
Oh, on Hulu. Yeah, that's what I meant. No, not you're the second person to do that, Bunny Girl. When I mentioned like, oh, I'm interested in watching The Bear, and they're like, Cocaine Bear? Like, no. Is that just is that just a meme? Is it a meme?
If Sino were here, he'd definitely get involved. Why don't we head over to the Academia and tell him mantra?
What's my favorite genre? Comedies with like little bits of drama sprinkled in for spice. I really like Scrubs, and I really like The Good Place, because I think they nail those kind of... when they want to get serious and deep, they, like, fucking get that shit done well. Just like Is Breaking Bad a comedy with drama sprinkled in?
Thanks a million, you two.
Not at all. It was coincidence on our part as well.
I haven't watched Breaking Bad. All I've seen are the memes of that kid called Finger. And that one video of, like, Walter, you gotta turn off your Nintendo DS. The plane's gonna crash, Walter. I put a little hat on my dog. Walter, you killed us all, Walter.
Yeah, don't sweat it. The Eremite's reputation is gonna get even worse if these scumbags succeed. But this is Sumeru City. Candace and I don't have as much freedom to act here, so we're leaving this in your hands.
And my name is Skylar White, yo. That dude that does the face when he says that. That's really funny. Have I watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Of course. I'm in it. I'm Rikiel in Stone Ocean.
Should you require our aid, come find us at the cafe.
Oh, I've watched Uramichi. I know what you're talking about. Have I played Honkai Star Rail? Nope. Don't plan on doing that until I get into it. It is my challenge to myself. Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I've watched a lot of clips of it, and it's really good. I mean, just from the clips. I should probably sit down and watch the actual show. Have I watched Wotakoi? Love Wotakoi. Have I watched Land of the Lustrous? Yep.
Something's bugging you. Is it the extravaganza? 'Cause I'm starting to think that there's more than meets the eye here, too.
Thoughts on 2 Men and a Half? It's kind of fucked up that they just had half a man. Like, Charlie Sheen's like, oh, I'm gonna try and have sex with this woman, and then the half a man is like, ah! You know, because he doesn't have his bottom half. He's just flailing in the background. It's really violent. I don't know what the deal was with that show. But yeah, I watched a couple of episodes. I thought it was alright.
But thinking like this isn't doing anything.
I was trying not to be too loud. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I have a powerful scream, apparently.
Too slow.
My favorite quote from 2.5 Men is very loud scream.
Quit following me.
If you're watching this at 3 a.m., that's your fault, okay? Go to sleep.
Hey, isn't that the Matra we investigated Siraj with?
Hello, both. It's been a while. Do you have any issues to report?
Can't believe we have to talk
Someone's
to
planning
cops.
to kidnap Sachin. Goodness. Though I suppose it's not all that surprising.
Do I have pets? Not at the moment. I used to.
The growing popularity of the extravaganza has given him quite the reputation boost as its sponsor. He's seen as one of these super rich types.
Guys, why are you guys awake so late? You should go to bed. I really appreciate you guys stopping by to watch the stream. But you gotta take care of yourself, you know? But you need to get a good 8 hours of sleep to face the day.
Well, since he's got a target on his back now, shouldn't you send some people to protect him?
Me first, it's 3 p.m. I could use a nap, but not right now. And you can watch the VOD. You can't watch a VOD of sleep. Well, actually, yeah, you could. Although it'd be kind of weird.
To tell you the truth, we've thought about doing just that. However, Sachin apparently prefers to spend most of his time out doing field work, and hardly ever comes back to Sumeru City. No one has been able to contact him.
Yeah, Napstream. I'm not gonna yuck anybody's yum. If you enjoy nap streams, more power to you. Whatever helps you relax. There's a Tim and Eric skit called the Cinco. Bunny Girl, thank you so much for gifting the sub to Marcus22. Thank you. Really appreciate it. There's a Tim and Eric skit called the Cinco Sleepwatching Chair. You can YouTube it. It's really funny. And I just pictured that's how people that watch sleep streams, like, watch them and enjoy them.
Our only lead is something he once said. Each time the Inter-Darshan Championship is held, I will be watching from close by to choose a suitable person to inherit my estate.
The broken image? Yeah, I should probably fix that. I didn't program this thing to handle subs like this. Thank you for subscribing, Kasemi, with your Prime Gaming sub. Prime Gaming. Sponsored by Jeffrey Bezos.
Assuming he remains committed to that promise, then he must be right here in the city somewhere. I suspect that the Eremites in question must have heard about that as well, and decided to come here and try their luck.
Thank you for gifting the sub, Dragonfly. Hey, I know you. How's it going, man? Do I voice any NPCs? No.
So, they shouldn't know where Sachin is either, right?
Kaveh is 100% a cat person.
I would assume not. Anyway, Mahamatra Saino is still on vacation, so I'll handle this. Don't you worry. A couple of kidnappers aren't gonna get very far in Sumeru City these days. I have my ways of forcing them out into the open.
I am a colossal Jack Frost fan. I love Shin Megami Tensei so much, it's unreal.
All of that said, if you're interested in Sachin's story, why don't you try tracking him down as well?
Any SMT gamers in chat? Post your favorite alignment.
The sooner we ascertain his whereabouts, the quicker we can act to ensure his safety. I mean, you could task all the Matra and the whole Corps of 30 with someone's protection, but if the client doesn't show themselves, there's nothing we can do to help them.
Persona 3 is amazing. I love it.
Fair point. Guess we should start searching for him too, but where should we start?
Devil Survivor fan, you're cool. I like you.
None, I'm afraid. He's never committed any crimes or broken academic protocols, so we don't have a very detailed file on him.
Which VAs do I know in person? A couple.
I've heard that Alhaitham has now stepped down from his post as acting Grand Sage and is back to being the scribe again. Maybe it's worth checking to see if he knows anything.
Good idea! Okay, we'll head back to the extravaganza venue and see if we can find him.
Jack Frost banner, like, in the game? Like in Genshin? If Jack Frost gets added to this game, I will probably spend thousands and thousands of dollars on him.
Have you seen Alhaitham anywhere?
I have a Jack Frost, like, nook in my room. It's full of plushies and, like, little art and stuff, and, like, all various little thingies of Jack that I got because he's just a fun little guy. I love him. He's my favorite.
Alhaitham? Why? What is it?
We're trying to track down someone and we need him to pull up some records for us.
Can I visit the Jack Frost corner? No. Nobody can. It is for me and me alone.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I don't know where he went.
I might post a picture of it on Twitter at some point.
He's always the first to leave after the competition ends, and he never tells anyone where he'll be going.
I didn't get the pre-order Jack Frost, and I'm beating myself up about it every day.
Huh. Yeah, actually, that sounds about right for him.
Let me think. To be up to him,
Fuck, I didn't mean to do
being
that
a commentator is just extra work he was roped into. Do you guys know of any places he'd go after work?
Yes, he'd probably go get drunk at home.
Ooh, maybe. Paimon far from here, so we might as well check it out.
Oh, really? That'd be cool, Venti. Thank you. Jack Frost is the secret to this Naya Archon. Nope, not doing that.
The wind rises.
Oh, where's this house?
Have I played the RE4 remake? Yes, really, really liked it. Fantastic video game. Oh, here we go. It's another fun scene. What if we kissed in the Jack Frost corner? Flushed emoji.
No answer? Maybe no one's home. Hello? Oh, hey, Thumb? Are you in? We need your help with something.
Oh, it's you two?
Go away.
Oh, Kaveh, you're home.
Come on in. I'll get the door for you.
Oh, dang it. Leon Kennedy simp? I think he's a handsome boy. He's a handsome boy.
We didn't hear a peep when we first knocked. We thought no one was home.
I like his one-liners. I like it when he says,
Where's everybody going? Bingo?
Well, I can't be too careful. If someone from the academia came here looking for Alhaitham, and I opened the door for them without thinking, before long the whole city would know that I'm living here.
You're pretty conscientious about this, huh? So, what happens if someone comes inside looking for him while you're at home?
well, it's simple, Paimon. I'll kill them.
It's fine, as long as I stay in my own room. Anyway, why would someone just barge in here looking for him? Most people have better things to do.
New Leon VA or old? That's a tough question, actually. That's actually a really tough question. I like them both for, like, separate reasons. I think that the original VA has such, like, iconic lines that I can quote forever, I think. But the new guy also does such a great job channeling that same vibe. And, like, his growth from RE2 remake to RE4 remake is, like, really... It's really cool to see his, like, how he distinguished his performance from the first game to the second. Or rather, from Remake 2 to Remake 4. But, you know, stuff like, Sadler, you're small time. I was like, that's great. Really good. I want to give that guy's performance a kiss. Mwah.
What do you think? Who knows what he does in his free time? All that matters to me is that he's out of the house.
Did you have a quarrel or something?
I wouldn't call it that. He's just incapable of saying anything pleasant at all.
This man's about to get activated.
I told him how the second round went. I won the lot draw, remember? Because of good karma, of course. My luck's on the rise.
Here we go.
But him, being him...
Activate.
You wouldn't believe what he said after I was done talking!
And now for... probably the hardest line that I had to record for Kaveh so far.
You're always quick to remind me that you're my upperclassman, and yet you do not problem solve in the manner becoming of an upperclassman. This begs the question of why we attach prestige to seniority at all. What does he mean, manner becoming of an upperclassman? What, am I supposed to earn the title of upperclassman now?
Because what I wanted to do was, like, straight up be like,
this is what Alhaitham sounds like. Yes, I'm here to do this thing.
But, like, Kaveh can't go that low as the character. So I had to, like, make my impression less accurate to make it sound like it's Kaveh doing it, not just me. Like, I'm not just dropping his voice and switching to Naziz's voice. I had to nerf myself, basically. But I'm really happy with how it turned out. And, like...
And he didn't stop there. He said...
I wanted to do, like, this, the next part of this, also in Alhaitham's voice, but they're like, no, you just need to do the first line. And that made me angry.
I'd encourage you to reflect on why you've ended up having to rely on luck every round. Frankly, it's incomprehensible to me how you've managed to make it to this age without acknowledging the proverbial elephant in the room of your life.
But just for you guys, I'll do an Alhaitham impression for this.
I'd encourage you to reflect on why you're...
fuck. Let me try that again. I'd encourage you to reflect on why you've ended up having to rely on luck every round. Frankly, it's incomprehensible to me how you've managed to make it to this age without acknowledging the proverbial elephant in the room of your life.
Yeah, that does sound like something Alhaitham would say.
Why, thank you, Paimon. I'm proud of it.
I've had it with him. Every time I talk to him, it's the same way. He finds a way to infuriate me every single time.
Kave's in his late 20s, I think.
Anyway, the disdain
I'm pretty
is
sure
very
he's in
much
his late
mutual
20s.
between us, so I'll be moving out as soon as possible. I'm actually packing my things right now. He'll have see those perfectly hung paintings on the walls? They're coming with me too. If his life wasn't utterly devoid of artistic sensibility already, it certainly will be after today.
All he'll have left are his Funko Pops. I'm not taking those because I think they're aesthetically not pleasing. I prefer Nendoroids.
Wait, you're moving out already? But the competition isn't even over yet. How can you afford it?
Well, obviously I can't just yet. I'm just packing early to get ahead of the game.
I do want a Kaveh Funko, though, if that ever happens. Or a Kaveh Nendoroid. I'd love that.
I've got my new place picked out already. The moment I have my hands on the prize money, I'm going to buy it and move my things right in. It'll take me 3 days tops to move out of here for good. I now know what I have to do to achieve this goal. No matter what happens in the third round, I will win. I will emerge triumphant. You'll see.
Well, we'll be rooting for you. But are you sure you'll be alright?
In what way?
Do I want Kaveh to move out of Alhaitham's house?
If I answer that question, they're gonna come and do horrible things to me. I can't answer that question, I'm sorry.
Layla said that she thinks you'll get caught up in internal conflict.
Meaning what exactly? Oh, don't tell me you think I have serious personality flaws too.
No. No. Bitch, you're gorgeous. You're gorgeous.
Oh, we didn't say that. But think about it. You say you want to win, but you also turned Farozan down when she offered to give you her points. Plus, you took it upon yourself to help those desert foxes.
I love the way that Paimon said we didn't say that, by the way. Paimon has so many good reads this event. And, yeah, she's the annoying mascot character, but, she genuinely has fantastic reads. She says some stuff that genuinely makes me laugh.
Wait, what's so unusual about all that? I gave you my reasons. I would have felt guilty otherwise. Where's the conflict in that?
Why would you feel guilty?
Well, when you put it like that, yes, why indeed? It's a good question. I guess it's just in my nature. Plus, if I just did nothing, then there'd be no escaping the blame if something bad came of it later down the line.
Oh, sorry, I got a text and I got distracted. Look, I love how his trauma got completely opened up by the traveler just being like, but why?
But thinking like that all the time must make your life so exhausting. Not to mention that by helping out, you put yourself at risk. Fainting in the middle of the desert, for example. Was that really worth it?
Yeah. I helped those foxes out, dude.
It's complicated. Look, let's maybe leave this conversation for another time. What was it you needed Alhaitham's help with, anyway?
I'll get therapy when I need therapy, okay?
Sachin. Huh. He did actually mention a Sachin recently.
Don't you just want to go ook?
I remember he brought a few documents home that day. He was thinking out loud as he looked through them, making some notes and doodling as he went. He even suggested that I should take a look, but I didn't. Give me a moment. Let me go find them.
Ah, yes. Books.
This is the one. Here, take it.
You sure he'd be okay with this?
With taking liberties? He's certainly okay with helping himself to my beer whenever he pleases.
I liked how that line turned out too.
And anyway, he did ask me if I wanted to read his notes. I didn't see the point at the time, so he just left them on the side. He doesn't leave documents lying around unless he's okay with other people reading them. It's fine, I promise.
Cool, if you say so. Okay, let's see what he's got on Sachin.
And then Alhaitham comes in and he's like, Kaveh, why did you share my notes? I'm gonna go sicko mode.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up? I don't want to read all this. You can pause, and if you want to do all that. Hey, Majindex69, thanks for stopping by.
That was a lot of information. My mind's getting a headache.
It's my favorite part of Alhaitham's story is when he said it's Haitham time, and he hathed all over those guys.
So, to sum up, Sachin put the academia in charge of managing his estate and went off to do research, right? He even said that if he really liked one of the contestants, he wouldn't just give them a reward, but his entire estate as well. Oh, that must be worth heaps and heaps of mora.
Stand back, Kaveh. I'm going to Haith. I'm sorry. I couldn't get it out without laughing.
What? Are you serious? All of Sachin's wealth, that's more than I could spend in a lifetime, surely. Heck, if I got chosen, I'd be able to pay off all my debts, then buy a new place, and still have cash to burn.
That's my secret, Kaveh. I'm always hathing.
I could build another Palace of Alcazar's array, except this time, I'd make it 10 times bigger. Oh, then there's that new project in Port Ormos, of course. The bridge renovation. To do it properly would take upwards of...
Hey, snap out of it! You're getting way ahead of yourself there, mister!
You're right. First I need to focus on winning and moving out of this place.
Huh? Wait a moment. There's a loose slip of paper tucked in between these pages.
Rathesia, is it just gonna be like that scene from Morbius where he's starting to morb, but it's just Alhaitham?
Did Alhaitham write this? It looks like he was jotting ideas down as he was thinking things over. Let's see. 2 phrases have been circled.
I watched Morbius 3 times. I love to make fun of that movie. It's so bad. The first time I watched Morbius, it was accidental. Like, I accidentally watched Morbius. Don't ask me how I accidentally watched a movie. It just kind of happened. Don't watch it alone. Watch it with friends. It's one of those movies that you watch with friends and you just laugh at it. I actually can't remember any part of that movie at all, even though I watched it 3 times.
Sachin, dead or alive? Unknown.
It's so bad.
Diadem of knowledge.
It's such a bad movie. I also watched it on Twitch. That was the second time I watched it. I watched it all on Twitch. When somebody just started streaming it.
Some of this stuff is just plain incomprehensible. Is this written in some other language?
That's probably the best way to watch Morbius. It's just watching it on a Twitch stream and having people pog anytime anybody says the word Morbius.
Let me see. Huh. I recognize this script. Give me a second.
What is the movie even about? It's about Michael Morbius, who gets bitten by a radioactive bat and says, "Stand back! I'm going to morb!" And then he morbs all over the place.
Lofty ideals may provide no defense at all against nihilism, but perhaps little decisions can. That's a rough translation anyway. I can't guarantee it's 100% accurate.
Oh, thanks for letting me know about that, Sulaborda. That's cool. I'm also making this up. I don't think he actually gets bitten by a radioactive bat. I think he transfuses himself with vampire bat blood, and that makes him a vampire man. He can fly, and he's got like echolocation. And Jared Leto gives a really, he just doesn't do a good job. I really think Jared Leto should stop being in superhero movies, because I don't think he has the je ne sais quoi for them. I did not like his performance as the Joker in Suicide Squad. I thought that was really bad.
There's another smaller line of text underneath. Why would he bring that up?
And like I hated reading interviews where they're like, "Oh my God, Jared Leto was so unhinged during production." I said to him, "Jared, guess what?" And he said, "Chicken butt." And then he ran away laughing. I was shaken.
Wow, it's so cool that you can actually read this script.
We worked together on a project once when we were students. The title was Decoding the Runes and Architectural Philosophy of the Ruins of King Deshret's Civilization. I had to familiarize myself a little with this script at the time.
That title was very hard for me to say. Decoding the Runes and Architectural Philosophy of the Ruins of King Deshret's Civilization. That was really hard to say in one breath. I had to take a really big breath that they cut out in the editing process before I said all that, because it was a fucking mouthful.
Oh, interesting. So, any idea what Alhaitham meant by all this?
Alhaitham's secret message is,
"You're dumb." Huh, who knows? The way his mind works is one of the great mysteries of the world.
Fair enough. Well, guess we've learned all we can here. Yeah, he better catch those crooks. But until then, let's just head out for a stroll.
"You're a stupid baby man, Kaveh." Oh, I guess I'll do Dory's thing real fast. "You're a beta male, Kaveh." Jesus Christ. Why is Alhaitham Andrew Tate? No. Please, no. Don't bring that evil in here. I think that Alhaitham embodies the Sigma male grind set more than anybody else in this game. I'm not gonna read all these lines out. You just have to speed read. I cannot do a good impression of Anjali. They are too good, and I am too bad. Over to Aro Village.
Whoa, look at me, I'm Dory. Whoa. Oh, you better build that Palace of Alcazar's ring. Mora. Yum, 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 yum.
There, are you happy? Oh, there's a gubbin here. Thank you for the cheer. Really appreciate it. Beetlejuice, yeah. They're talking about Kaveh's dad here. I don't know what the deal is with that letter, though. I've been seeing so many people talk about it, but I don't know what the deal is. Anyway, let's see if we can finish this fucking event. Yoshiko Steph! Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for subscribing. Really appreciate it. Oh, we gotta wait until 7 a.m., I think. I was told there's a way to skip, like, make this go faster. How do I do it? I'm pressing all the buttons. How do I do it?
Paimon just heard that the Matra have arrested some Eremites who snuck into the city. Maybe they were the ones plotting to kidnap Sachin.
Did I get gaslit? I think I got gaslit. Why is my character named
here.
Dip?
Sorry, I was just about to send someone to inform you. I only just finished interrogating the suspects.
It's because I'm a dip.
What did you find out?
I'm a stupid baby.
Lots of unexpected details, let's put it that way. The mercs themselves were surprisingly easy to catch. We just had someone dress up as Sachin and they took the bait. But then it starts to get messy. During the interrogation, we learned that they were hired by Sachin's own child.
Sachin's own child?
What? Why would someone want to kidnap their own father?
It's anybody's guess at this point. In any event, apparently the guys we caught are just the tip of the iceberg. Most of them were diverting manpower as we speak to try and round them all up. Would you like to come along?
Sure! Let's go get to the bottom of all this!
Let's get to the bottom of this. I'm playing cracking this case wide open, gamers. Go to the kidnappers' camp. Let's go kick some ass. Let's get to the ass of the situation.
I really wish I could do a Duke Nukem impression, but I can't.
It's time to kick ass and chew bubblegum.
Are you sure this is the right place? Something feels off.
It's time to chew ass and kick
Don't
bubblegum.
understand why they're all unconscious on the
And
ground.
I'm all out of ass.
Boss, we got more company.
Why does that guy sound like Joe Henchman?
Oh, boss, we got more company. Oh, it's the bat.
Look, we were just doing what we were paid to do. You're punishing the wrong people here. You want the real culprit? It's this guy. He hired us to kidnap Sachin.
Does this dude have an Irish accent? I heard like a hint of an Irish accent. Who plays Mazar?
What happened? Who beat you all up?
Look, we didn't do anything wrong, alright? We're going off around and trying to find this man called Sachin. That's all we were doing, alright? He's the one that got it. He's the real culprit.
Wait, you mean you aren't with them?
I definitely hear it. This actor is Irish, I think. Oh, if there are actual Irish people here, then never mind. I'm just kidding. This Jacksepticeye. Could you imagine?
With who? Who did this?
First there was this flying brat. Didn't bother asking any questions, just started throwing punches. After that, some guy wearing green came along and interrogated us for a bit.
I must be losing my mind.
I've got the confirmation I needed. This is the one who masterminded this whole plot. Jawani. Sachin's son.
Jawani.
If you have any questions for him, now's your chance to ask them. When you're done, I'm arresting them all and taking them back to the academia for further interrogation.
Oh yeah, I've got a question for you. If your soulmate dies before you meet them, do you get like a backup soulmate?
So why did you hire people to kidnap Sachin?
Oh, questions about Sachin, right.
What do you think?
20 years ago, he upped and left to go and live a carefree life, not giving a second thought for my welfare. As if that's not bad enough already, he went and put his entire fortune in the care of the academia, along with a contract saying that one day he'd pass it all on to a genius he admired.
What do I think? I think your soulmate, like, I think, yeah, you probably would get, maybe you get a backup soulmate. Being a backup soulmate would suck.
That's my inheritance. By rights. You expect me to sit back and watch it go to someone else? If he won't give me what's mine, I'll just have to take it from him.
I'll just have to take it from him.
Of course. Didn't he say he would be here somewhere, watching the championship from the shadows? So, I figured I'd get some people to nab him. Then I make him change the contract. And if the academia doesn't agree to hand over the goods, I make him publicly announce that I'm his chosen genius.
I think that you didn't get the inheritance because you're cringe, bro. I think you're kind of a loser, bro.
No, the old fart knows how to stay hidden. I'll give him that. He's probably cooped up somewhere watching all this go on and laughing to himself.
I don't think you're worthy of his estate. I think you're a little angry boy.
I already thought he'd gone mad 20 years ago. And who knows what a madman's truly capable of. Diadem of knowledge. You mean that thing he donated to the academia? Well, I can tell you that it's very expensive. He sold a lot of assets to purchase it back in the day.
Can I do a Kermit impression? Yeah. It comes out every now and again.
Started happening after he brought it home, too. For example, sometimes we'd hear a high-pitched voice coming from the storage room.
He peaked in 3rd grade.
Also, before donating it to the academia, he once shut himself in that same storeroom and researched it non-stop for days. Something was already seriously wrong with him by that point. Nothing he did shocked me.
What do you mean, something wrong with him?
I only have a vague memory of it, since I was very young at the time.
He started playing League of Legends.
Then he went out into the desert for research, and didn't return for many years. When he finally did return, he was a changed person. He would mumble incomprehensibly and write essays day and night.
Oh my god, it's hot voice actor Youngie Chang in the chat.
Later, he went out somewhere and took his written essays with him. When he got back, he signed his contract with the academia. Part of me wonders whether he'd already stopped being my father by that point. Perhaps the man we called Sachin was a demon from the desert who was wearing his skin.
Everyone go follow Youngie on Twitter.com. He's a wonderful person. He's a great actor. And I love him.
Okay, you can stop now. You're creeping Paimon out.
I was just expressing my appreciation for my friends, Paimon. Leave your judgments at the door.
You can believe me or not. Doesn't matter to me. I told you all I know. But if you do see Sachin, tell him this for me.
You're a stupid butthead and I hate you.
Whatever it is that he's researching out there, he'll always be garbage in my eyes.
Yeah, he earned that.
You finished? In that case, come with us. Well, we finally caught the guy behind all this. Thanks for providing us with the critical information. Do you still have any lingering concerns?
Yeah, what is it with Sumeru and daddy issues?
Yeah, Ohaitham's notes do mention that item.
Thank you for stopping by, Orictical.
Scribe Ohaitham.
I like your name.
This matter. Understood. Well, if you believe there to be an issue with the diadem, I'd suggest contacting the organizers and getting them to pause the competitions while we investigate.
Man really said that his father is the trash man.
That makes sense. Okay then, let's get back to the venue. We need to tell Karina what's going on.
I don't think that guy was Nazi. Aimless Prophet, thank you for the Prime Gaming sub. shoutouts to Jeffrey Bezos for giving us Prime Gaming. He probably had nothing to do with that decision. It was probably just somebody working at Amazon.
Karina!
This is my favorite character in the event, unironically.
You're finally back. Where have you been? I looked everywhere for you. The third round's already started.
We were out capturing some bad guys who wanted to kidnap Sachin. But that's not important right now. We think there might be something wrong with the Diadem of Knowledge, and we'd like to investigate it.
I wonder why they're my fave. No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
The diadem? That seems unlikely.
They just have a great voice. Am I not allowed to enjoy a good voice? And no, I'm not getting abnormally defensive. You're getting abnormally defensive. Get out of my house.
The Diadem of Knowledge has been used in every extravaganza over the last 2 decades, always without incident. Why has this come up now?
Guards! Guards! Seize him!
This is pretty serious. Let me think. Okay, here's the situation. The Diadem is currently in Mount Ima Forest. We moved it there before the third round began. In the third round, contestants have to go into Mount Ima Forest, find the Diadem, bring it back, and place it on the stand. The first person to do this gets 4 points. Considering how close the scores are between our contestants, whoever wins this round is very likely to be the winner of the whole competition.
Who did voice her? This character was voiced by Madeline Doro. They're a very talented actor.
As such,
You should follow them on
I
Twitter.
expect competition to be very fierce. You might not make it in time. I'll mark the Diadem's location for you. Please head there immediately. Let's hope nothing happens.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, we're about to see Kaveh more about.
Stopped working.
I'll hate them. Stand back. I'm going to Morb.
Quit following me. Behold.
I can go see I'll hate them. Why would I want to do that?
Uh-oh. This place looks empty.
It's a beautiful wonderland of plant life. It's not empty.
We might as well head back and see if anyone's turned it in.
Yeah, the animations for this cutscene that's coming up are incredibly well done. They didn't have to go so hard on this event, but they did, and I really respect it. Here we go.
Oh, looks like Layla has seized the diadem. But getting to the goal won't be easy.
That guy enters the fray. Horizon's device has gone haywire.
The competition is heating up. Oh. And here's Kaveh bringing up the lead.
God, the fighting, it's so cool.
and you shall gain all you desire.
Who are you? I need you to get out of my head!
I am confident that you will not disappoint me.
What just happened to me?
Something's wrong.
Wow. Wasn't that exciting, everybody?
At long last, someone to inherit my estate, and with it, my research.
With it.
Saved me. Why?
Monkey.
Come, Kaveh. Come to me, my child.
How do you know my name? Who are you?
Wait, what did he say? When Kaveh said, "Who are you?" I am confident.
I am Sachin.
Oh, that's his
Well,
actual
to
name.
be precise, I am but a fragment of Sachin's mind. Fate is a curious thing. Seeing you reminds me of another I once met. But you are made of sterner stuff than he. More cognizant of the trials and tribulations of this world. It is you who are worthy to inherit all that I once owned.
I mean no disrespect to Sachin's voice actor. I think that they did a fantastic job with him. But for some of his reads, it does sound like he's being very gently choked.
We meet for the first time, children. But what I mean to say now is of utmost importance. So please, pay attention and bear witness. You have all performed outstandingly in this Interdashon Championship. The Academia has many rare talents among its ranks, and you are the creme of the creme.
I mean, you guys can hear it, right? I'm not making that up.
But if I were to choose a successor, I would choose you, Kaveh. Not only because you are victorious, but also due to our similarities in character.
Me? Similar to you?
Yeah, I guess because he is old and dying. That makes sense. As I said, the actor did a great job. How would I even know what that sounds like? This isn't an AMA stream. Okay.
Why, yes. Both of us have the misfortune to be idealists. And that is the source of our misery. 28 years ago, I came to the desert and lived there for 8 full years. What do you think I saw there? Alas, endless strife and slaughter. Conflict over water sources. Robbing of merchant caravans. Exploitation of the people relentlessly, day after day. Beyond the wall of Samiel lay a completely different world from the one I knew.
So here's a question: what is the Wall of Samiel? Because I've seen this cutscene a few times now. Is that just the wall dividing the desert from the rainforest? Is that what that is? What's the lore of this thing? Oh, the tree wall. Gotcha. All right.
The things I witnessed there tormented me greatly. I wished desperately to find a way to save them.
They call it the Wall of Samiel?
So, did you find a way?
As a Vahumana scholar, I tried to use Vahumana knowledge to find the answer. I researched history and anthropology, performed countless experiments on human nature, and even sought out the scholars living deep in the desert who called themselves the Lost Darshan.
The Lost Darshan.
But in the end, I found that the answer I sought simply did not exist. It was not possible to simply assign blame for these transgressions to any one party, for the sins are carved into humanity's very nature. Our nature begets conflict, and conflict begets destruction. This is the inexorable truth.
It sounds like a skill issue to me, fam.
The aim of my research was to draw lessons from history. But what I discovered was that history offers no such guidance. Things can only ever go from bad to worse. After this realization, I could no longer see the meaning in anything that I had ever learned. Consumed by an overwhelming sense of emptiness, I could no longer bear to face life. And so, I decided to bring my life to an end.
No.
A strange
That was
twist of
bad, I'm
fate
sorry.
led me to come into the possession of this diadem, which has the ability to preserve part of one's consciousness. Into it, I placed my experiences before requesting that the Academia manage my estate.
As I thought, the contract you signed with the Academia was in essence your will.
Can you believe this guy? Hearing all this, and he's like, yeah, I knew that all along. It's exactly as I thought. Are you serious?
But if you'd given up hope on this world, why did you feel the need to do this?
Like, this is the first time anybody's ever heard this conversation. He's like, yeah, I knew all of this.
I mentioned that I had performed a great many experiments concerning human nature. You may regard this as the very last experiment of them all.
What if he, like, accidentally triggered this ghost to appear, and he was like, oh, shit. Actually, wait, let me listen to everything he says. Then I'll look so cool later on when Kaveh wins the event.
The Academia has no shortage of genius talents, nurturing the brightest minds of every generation. And so, with a handsome reward to draw out the worthiest of individuals, my hope was that one day I would find one who could untangle the mystery of human nature once and for all, and help to move the world onto a better path.
I see. So you desired a successor who was not only a genius, but who also understood the suffering of ordinary people. Such a person would have a clearer understanding of humanity, society, and the world.
Huh? That's cringe. I don't want that.
But did you ever consider that wealth numbs the human heart to the pain in the world? Even an idealist may be incapable of following through on your wishes after inheriting your wealth.
You are highly intelligent, yet you are not the sort of person who would understand my line of thinking. To me, this is also part of the experiment. Part of my investigation into human nature.
I'm sorry for making you spit out your Coke. Hope it didn't land on anything valuable.
Suffers as a consequence of my research, or succumbs to an indulgence in pleasure-seeking, my research will have progressed. I grieve the fundamental sickness of the world. I regret the unbearable weight of its history. And I lament the research that I failed to complete. And this, Kaveh, my dear child, is why you will
My
be
dear
of great
sweet
utility
child.
to me.
Any Bayonetta fans out there?
You're absolutely certain that you want to give me everything you owned? For me to do with as I please?
Do you have an Xbox?
Faith in what I see in you. Now wear the diadem, Kaveh, and complete the journey that I could not.
Oh, here we go.
Will the verdict I reached cause you suffering? Or will this newfound wealth numb your heart? I look forward to your answer. All of my research materials are being stored at our...
I've heard enough! My life's enough of a mess already. The last thing I need is more suffering. Keep your Mora. I don't need it. Didn't you say that you saw a lot of people in pain? Well, if that's the case, then your wealth can go to them.
Oh, it wasn't.
I guess that'll be the end of that.
Guys, thank you for all the comments. I really was like, I hope this part turns out good. Because it's the climax of the whole event, so I really wanted it to sound good, so thank you.
Kaveh.
Are you alright? Any physical discomfort?
But there is a bit of a continuity error, because, like, I started the cutscene out of breath, and, like, we kind of recorded them out of order, so I'm like, I don't know, like, do they run to a different location, and that's why he's out of breath? But I guess it's just the stress of talking to Sachin and all that stuff that made that. But, yeah, thank you for all the kindness, guys.
I'm fine.
I have a tummy ache.
Thanks, Tighnari. Don't worry about me.
Don't push yourself too hard.
Kaveh.
Kaveh may have broken the diadem, but he successfully completed the task prior to that. According to the rules, this makes him the victor of round 3. Points-wise, this also makes him the winner of the Interdarshan Championship. As the champion and Sachin's personally designated successor, Kaveh has obtained the rights to inherit the entirety of his estate.
GG. Easy.
For the avoidance of doubt, can you confirm that it is your intention to donate all of Sachin's wealth?
Like I said, he thought that the world is a bad place. Well then, let's use what he left behind to change it for the better.
Kaveh won and literally said, GG, no re. Nobody else getting this crown. Nobody else is allowed to play.
Rejecting the world will achieve nothing. He and I, we're not the same.
All right. As the scribe, I will make a record of this incident on file.
Kaveh out here like, he and I, we're not the same. Al-Haytham's like, okay.
The sages will contact you in person for details on how exactly Sachin's estate is to be used.
That sounds fine. I don't know if his research findings were right, nor would I know how to finish his research for him. But what I do know is that by ending this here, no contestants will have to suffer. We won't be the last. There will be more championships to come, and countless future scholars will follow in our footsteps.
I'd noticed that the light, like the shadow from the cloud, moves like exactly in this shot. And I'm like, that's some cool cinematography, some cool visual storytelling at play. Out of the shadow into the light.
Sachin's words can only cause pain, but not anymore. No one else has to hear them now. We're all scholars here. I know full well that shutting down his views like this is autocratic and arrogant. Fine by me. I'll bear that responsibility.
We love cinema and topography.
It's the least I can do. And, well, it's the only thing I can do.
Well said. What you've expressed is a sense of justice and idealism that many aspire to, but few dare follow through with. I say this despite the fact that, in my view, it's quite ridiculous. You have long been aware of what your flaws are, but your pride alone prevents you from admitting it.
Man really said, that's a nice viewpoint, Kaveh. Too bad it fucking sucks.
Nevertheless, your perspective is well suited to appearing in a victory speech. Contestant Kaveh, on behalf of the organizing committee, it is my honor to congratulate you on your victory.
Wait, we gotta do that when the cheer happens in the speech.
What? Please. I don't need your insincere praise. Anyway, this isn't the time or place for debates. Keep your commentary focused on the competition, not my views.
Congratulations, Kaveh. Also, you'll need to prepare for the award ceremony.
Looks like the ceremony will be held at the main venue.
Let's go check it out. Yes, I agree, Paimon. Sorry for cutting you off. And good night, Stray Giraffe, if you're leaving. Unless you're being facetious, then you tricky person, you.
Thank you all for your excellent performance. And that brings this year's Interdarshan Championship to a close. Finally, it gives me great pleasure to invite our champion, Kaveh, to the stage to receive his award.
The 6 people clapping is
At
just
this
the
point,
funniest
we would
thing.
crown our champion with the diadem as well as presenting them with their award. However, we have just received word that Kaveh has inherited Sachin's estate and made the decision to donate it all to charitable causes.
This giant Inter-Darshan championship, and like the crowd is just one guy going, "Yeah, woo, all right, yeah."
Sachin's estate is getting donated?
So much Mora. And he gave it all up?
Kaveh's generosity will give many struggling families the chance to change their lives for the better. Of course, without the diadem and prize money to present, this makes the award ceremony a little more concise than expected. Would you like to say a few words, Kaveh? I'm sure many of our audience, like myself, are curious to learn why you decided to give all this wealth away.
I did it because I thought it'd be funny.
I'm not entirely sure what I should say under these circumstances. I'm glad to have won, even though I'd say luck played a big part in that. As for why I want to give the Mora away, I don't support Sachin's views, and I don't want to take his Mora. With a lot of things in life, people need to experience them for themselves. It shouldn't be up to one person to make a judgment on. Not him, and not me either.
Kaveh is Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast!
Anyway, this isn't really the time and place for such weighty and complicated topics. So, I guess that's all. I'll leave it there. Thanks very much.
Oh, Kaveh, just one moment. While this is a short and sweet award ceremony, we do still have a prize to present you with. Please take this limited edition Genius Invocation TCG card.
Sino's just like... Julian Pendergast, thank you for subscribing.
Additionally, your champion status will be logged in your record. This means that the Sages will give priority consideration to any future project proposals you submit.
All right, I'll take the card. But as for project proposals, forget it.
Sino just activated.
In that case, I declare the award ceremony over. Let's give our champion Kaveh one last big round of applause.
I still don't really get it. The sum of Mora would have been enough for me to live in luxury for my entire life.
That just means you're not strange enough to understand the way that geniuses think. Come on, we've still got the whole Wisdom Gala to explore.
That seemed like an uncalled for event. I mean, uncalled for comment about the event. Fucking, you're not strange enough to... You just gotta be a weirdo to understand how geniuses think. Like, no? No? You don't have to? No? That's wrong? Nice haircut, by the way.
Glad that's over. I think I'm quite good at giving speeches, but this one was just so tiring.
To be fair, you need a very high IQ to understand the Inter-Darshan Championship.
Do you mean that you're still exhausted from the competition? Honestly, you don't look happy at all, but whatever else happened, you're the champion, you know? Don't you think you should be proud of that?
I suppose. Oh, wait. Sino said he wanted the card, didn't he? And now I have it, right here.
Guys, I'm sorry to interrupt, but Sarah Miller Cruz just DM'd me on Discord telling me about the Among Us streams. So, Sarah, if you're in here, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I wasn't making fun of the process at all. Like when the whole signing up thing. But like, yeah, I want to sign up and I want to get that going. I'll see if I can get Nazian too, but who knows?
So you're gonna give it to him? But if it's a rare one, you should be able to make a tidy sum of more off it.
Why would I do that? It's of no use to me whatsoever. I may as well just give it to him. Could you pass it on to him for me when you next see him?
Whoa, whoa! This is a super big deal. You should do it yourself. Come on, let's go find Sino.
Wait, I like this line that's coming up too.
Huh? But I was gonna rest for a while longer. Hey, stop pulling my hair!
I'm glad that, like, the line timed out the right way. Because we just have to wing it with the timing on stuff. And it timed out just right. Find Sino. There he is. Damn, that was easy.
What you looking at, Sino?
I'm still thinking about the Sachin issue. What brings you here?
Well, they gave me this limited edition Genius Invocation card, and I figured you'd have more use for it than I.
But it's a limited edition. Are you sure you want to give it to me?
What else would I do with it? I have no use for it.
I play Magic the Gathering, Sino.
But it's limited edition. Kaveh, are you in trouble? You don't have to do all this. Just tell me what's wrong, and I will help.
I love Alejandro's performance so much in this event. It's so good.
Oh, that's not what I meant at all. Yes, I have all sorts of problems, but that has absolutely nothing to do with this card. I'll figure my own issues out by myself.
All right. In that case, I accept your generosity.
Bro is flabbergasted.
But now that I realize that you have no concept of its value, I cannot simply take it from you. How about this? I shall buy it from you at a fair price. Namely, the price that the previous limited edition card sold for.
Ah, I'll buy it at a high price.
Oh, come on. It's just one card. How much could it really be worth?
1 million more at the very least.
I wish I had, like a wow sound clip or something.
How much?
1 million more?
If you feel that's too low, I can go a little higher.
1 million mora for a card? But you already have a whole bunch of these, shiny ones, don't you? I saw your deck last time we played.
What deck does Kaveh play? Find out next time when we play the card game.
Not every card is this valuable, and some cards are exquisitely designed, but not rare.
I don't know if I'm gonna play the card game. Yeah, of course Kaveh has a deck. He's got the starter pack? Yeah, probably. Oh, thank you for letting me know, I only date 2D boys. I'd love to join. I just wanna hang out with people. I think he's fun. But, you know, I'm terrible at Among Us, because people constantly say that I'm sus, no matter what I do. What was everybody doing? Yeah, I know, I finished all my tasks, and I started following, you know, this person, just to keep an eye on them. I don't know, Ben's sus. And if I stay quiet, Ben's been quiet, oh, he's sus. If I take the initiative, and I'm like, okay, so what's the deal? Oh, Ben's taking the initiative, it's kind of sus. No matter what I do, people are like, I think it might be Ben. It's every time, no matter what. Especially if I'm not the imposter.
Huh. Well, I guess they must pay you plenty to be General Mahamatra if you're splashing out on things like this.
But when I am the imposter, there is a surprising amount of things I get away with.
But really, it's fine. I'd feel bad taking Mora from a friend.
Don't feel bad. I save a lot. I can spare the Mora for this card.
You don't spend all your savings on your hobbies, do you? You should watch that, you know. You definitely don't want to end up borrowing money in a moment of impulsivity. Living with debt is miserable.
I like how they picked this line to go into the demo. Like they could have picked any other line, but they picked this one. He's like living with debt is miserable.
Sounds like you're speaking from personal experience. I guess you've been through a lot?
I don't want to talk about it.
In that case, maybe you're the one who should be listening to your advice.
Oh.
In any case, I, Sino, will take this precious card, and it shall join the deck of destiny. Kaveh, come with me in a few moments to collect the Mora. Thanks to you, I have achieved my goal for participating in this tournament.
He's such a dork.
All right, if you insist. Far be it from me to refuse your courtesy any further. Well, at least I'll be able to keep on top of my bills this month. Maybe I'll even have some left over. In fact, let me treat you all to a meal later. Bring Tighnari and Kale, too.
Well, this is what they call all's well that ends well.
Or is it?
Paimon wonders how the other contestants are doing. Let's go check in with them, shall we? Since we're guest commentators and all.
Gamers, I'm running out of time. Is it okay if I, like, skip through, the dialogue for all the other non-Kaveh people? Because I really want to get to the end, and I wanna be able to get to that last scene with Kaveh at the Academia. So, like, can we go to speed reading? I really want to watch everything that everybody's doing, but I don't have time. I appreciate all of your patience. If you do want to watch all of these wonderful people's performances, please watch a playthrough by somebody else on YouTube. Is this where I'm supposed to be? It isn't, right? This isn't where I'm supposed to be. They're in the plaza, of course. The bazaar. Where are these people? Are they down here? Why is this city so difficult? Oh, right, I should probably do this. Okay, yeah. Thank you for reminding me to press V. Through the tunnel, yes. I found it now. It's all the girls.
I'm telling you, you can't go wrong taking advice from me on what to wear.
Really? Well, then...
Farazan! Nilu!
I'm sorry.
Candace and I
I'm sorry, I have to skip through.
Madame Farazan here.
Let's go with the plain fabric as our base.
Oh, wait a sec.
Don't worry.
Wait. If you don't mind.
Sure.
I'll come with you to have a look.
Madame
I'm sorry.
Farazan?
I'm sorry, lesbians. I'm sorry.
Who are you?
We're new in the...
Of course I do.
That's...
I'm from Haravata.
Huh? Oh, their classes are...
I knew it. What about you? Aren't you going to leave with your friend?
I think you're a...
Let's go, lesbians. Let's
Thank
go.
you so much.
I don't quite understand what happened there.
Traveler, Paimon.
Thank you for gifting a sub, bunny girl.
I don't know where Hakai, but she was hanging out...
We're Talahis students. Oh, she didn't have...
Let's go, lesbians.
Monkey.
All right, who's next? Oh, it's Layla. Yeah. For my fellow lesbians.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up, man? That one girl named Jazz. Thank you for subscribing. Are you the one they call Jazz? You like Jazz?
I'm sorry, everyone.
Oh, stop. If you're going to be...
To give a summary of this event, Layla's classmates give her a very nice pep talk that she deserves. She's a wonderful person.
Looks like things are going well for Layla.
Okay. Now we get to the meat and potatoes of this whole event. Oh, we still have to talk to, like, so many other people, too, after this. I wonder what's for dinner. This we won't skip.
Are you sure you have enough to cover this? Don't blow it all at once.
Don't worry, I budgeted very carefully, and this is well within my means. Anyway, I've lost count of how many times you've treated me. It's high time I return the favor. Oh, Traveler, Paimon, over here.
I just like the Sumeru gang because, like, they feel like just a group of friends that just hang out.
Good food, here we come!
I heard that you went to see the other contestants. How's everyone doing?
Farzan found herself a student, and Layla's classmates are bowled over by how well she did. We couldn't find Hat Guy, though. Who knows where he's gone?
Alhaitham's gone missing in action, too. Huh. The one time I'm actually in a good enough mood to treat him to a nice meal, he disappears without a trace. That guy. Where the heck could he have gone? I still have questions about that note he left.
How he called me dumb.
Well, whatever. He can do what he wants. Now, let's eat.
Nom, 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 nom.
You shocked me a little when you hurled the diadem to the ground. On further reflection, of course, it made sense, but at the time I was expecting at least some amount of deliberation.
Sachin's voice started talking to me inside my head from the moment I picked it up. I could feel his emotions, too. It was a mix of despair and horror swirling around inside my mind. He bombarded me with his ideas relentlessly, like he was trying to brainwash me. It gave me a splitting headache that only got worse as he went on.
Exarch Prince, thank
Like
you
I
so
was
much for
saying
gifting
at
us
the
up
time,
to
his views are not necessarily
Hyunryuzen.
completely without value. But if all his research does is lead to misfortune, then we're probably better off without it.
If his forbidden research were to spread in a harmful form and cause people to suffer, the Mantra would step in and ban it.
I think you did the right thing. I suppose
Kuska?
another way to approach
Thank you
it
for the
would
cheer.
have been to claim that you
Thank you
agreed
for the
to
cheers.
inherit his research, but give up the research as soon as you've inherited
Kuska?
the wealth. But that wouldn't have been your style. I won't comment on his theories or experiments, but I don't believe that he was careless in his choice of candidate. He chose you. That means he knew what he was doing.
Perhaps. I just think that if you accept someone else's things, you should honor their wishes.
The cheer alert sound and a lot of my other alert sounds are from Earthbound. It's like it's the sound that plays when you name somebody in the very beginning of the game.
That's a good thing. It means that you have integrity.
Wait, this is a good line. Let's all have everyone stand back.
Thank you, oh my god, thank you. See, you get me, Kaveh.
I'm surprised that they let me get away with that delivery. Because I'm like, is it, like, do people in this world say, oh my god?
It's a good thing Alhaitham isn't here right now. He'd be quick to explain why you're wrong.
Seems like you always include him in the conversation, even when he isn't here.
Yep. No dinner with Kaveh is complete without a few words about Alhaitham.
I sense that Alhaitham has in fact been here with us all along.
He's here? Where? Why didn't you tell me?
He lives rent-free in each of our hearts.
Well, good stream, everybody. Thanks for coming by. We all had some good times. No, I'm just kidding. We'll keep going. Thank you for the cheer.
Oh, that was horrifying. It literally sent chills down my spine.
And Youngie, oh my god, was in the script. That's what confused me. I thought there would be like, oh my Archons or something. But no, they just let me say that. I think Kaveh is the only one that gets to say that.
Good thing you didn't say that before we started eating. That would have killed the mood in a heartbeat.
Like, there's gonna be some big event happening and everyone's gonna be like, by the Archons! Or, oh, by the Tsaritsa! And Kaveh's gonna show up like, oh my god!
Alright, enough about Alhaitham. Tighnari, did you achieve what you wanted out of the championship?
Jesus Christ! What is happening? Will Kaveh be the first character to say fuck? Wait, find out next time on Genshin Impact.
I did, in the first round, in fact. Word of mouth proved very effective. I spoke to a handful of people, they told their friends, and so on. Now, a record number of people have signed up to attend the next lecture. Oh, are you free next month? You should come along. Maybe even say a few
Starstruck.
words.
Starstruck. Thank you for subscribing with your Prime Gaming sub.
About what? I don't know the first thing about anything Amorta related.
Amorta was a very hard word to say.
Just play to your strengths. For instance, you could talk about the distinguishing features of rainforest architecture, or ask everyone not to chop down too many trees the next time they're building a house.
Thank you for the cheer. Yeah, Amorta took me a while.
Oh, well, that's no problem. Sure, I'll make time.
Alcazarzaray and Kasharwar were super easy to say, but Amorta, for whatever reason, was really tough for me.
Has everyone had enough to eat? I can order more if anyone's still hungry.
I'm full. Thanks. I'm super full, too. If only we could eat like this every day.
Yeah, we should do this more often. Work will always be there, but seeing friends is important, too. This is a good restaurant. Let's definitely come here again.
I appreciate that, Supreme. I mean, my liege. My lord. Your grace.
Sounds good. We should pick a few other places as backup options, though.
This is probably why I don't hang out with that many, partnered streamers.
There are other good places around here, too? Oh, and don't forget to invite us if you go. There's nothing we love more than good food.
Your Excellency.
Kaveh, do you have plans after this?
No.
I was thinking of maybe going to the academia for some alone time. Nothing set in stone, though. Why do you ask?
Wait. Read Kaveh's mind with Nahida? Okay. I don't have Nahida.
Not drunk. Since everyone is free, why don't we play a few matches of Genius Invocation TCG?
Eager to show off your new limited edition card, are you?
I just realized the dude in the gamers clip kind of sounds like Tainari.
Not to show off. This is my way of thanking you for your help.
All right, sure. I didn't bring my deck with me, though, so I'll need to borrow one.
Can we get Zach to say gamers? I'll ask him to do that during the Uno stream, I think.
Actually, Master, I made a new one a few days back.
Don't tell me you've been spending all your study hours playing cards.
Doesn't it sounds like an angrier version of Tainari.
Come on, no need to be so stern. They do say that your innate interests are your best teacher, don't they?
Gamers. Alright. Let's keep going. Let's see if we can get that last scene at the Academia. What games do you think Kaveh would play? SimCity. Minecraft too, yeah.
It looks like this Interdarshan Championship's a wrap. All that stuff with Sachin and the diadem got sorted too. Anything else on your mind?
Tommy Greenleaf, thank you so much for subbing. I wouldn't say that he would play Sims 4 because it doesn't have as many options.
Oh, right.
Sims 3 though, definitely.
Sachin said that he placed his research materials at somewhere beginning with but Kaveh smashed the diadem of knowledge before he could finish. It might be dangerous if someone finds his old research stash, right? What do you think? Holy smokes, you're right! He said he spent all that time researching in the desert, didn't he? So it's very possible that that's where he'd leave all his notes.
Sims 3 is better than Sims 4. Like that's not a controversial take. Sims 3 is one of the best games ever made.
Alright then, let's head off to Aru Village and try our luck!
Sims 4 gutted everything, like gutted so much from Sims 3. Sims 2 is fantastic though, yeah, you're right. But I think Sims 3 is just the peak. We're almost to the finish line, gamers. I will probably have to skip through a lot of Alhaitham's dialogue. Actually, no, we can do that stuff. Would you say words like amorta the same way in English and Spanish? Amurta. Amurta? Yeah, I'd probably say it like that in Spanish. No, I won't skip Alhaitham. Everybody else, though. I will, though. This dude fucking reading. Reading out in the street.
Didn't expect to run into you here.
Oh, hey, them. What are you doing here? And what are you reading? Are those?
Sachin's notes? Yes. I came across his profile while I was organizing some documents and became interested in his research. If it wasn't for that, I never would have agreed to being a commentator. I had a hunch after seeing the fragment of his mind, and sure enough, I came here and found his research.
Wait, so you've read it already? Are you alright? How do you feel?
I think you may have misunderstood something. The reason Sachin chose that architect to inherit his
Why are the
research
cats just
was that
hanging
only
out in this
he
scene?
could really empathize
What are
with
they-
both
what are
the
those two
calamity
doing?
and the humanity that these notes seek to convey. Only one who resonates
I'm
with
not
these
gonna
sentiments
skip
would
my
suffer
bololo,
and begin
okay?
to think of history as bleak, the present as perplexing, and the future as pessimistic. Empathy is a double-edged sword. Clearly,
architect.
I am not the same sort of person as Sachin was. Empaths have many friends, and their wide social circle comes with certain societal advantages. But this also makes it hard for them to achieve their goals.
Why's that?
All
'Cause it's
important
funny.
things in life involve other people. As such, it's extremely difficult to live a life that causes no harm whatsoever to others. If you really want to achieve your goals, you have to be prepared to make enemies along the way. Not everyone can deal with that reality.
Alhaitham's basically just describing Twitter.
And that reality is like the material here. Objective, heavy, negative. But, at the end of the day, for all these experiment results and conclusions, it's just one person's perspective. Sachin's.
So, what are your thoughts now that you've read it?
Reddit?
As a scholar, Sachin was without a doubt a genius. He laid the blame for the darkness in the world squarely on humanity, experimented extensively with reliable results, and drew logical conclusions. In that sense, one might say his views were correct.
So, people are bad? And things can only ever get worse?
Yeah.
All of that's true?
Yeah.
That is not a question for me to answer. Someone else will arrive shortly. You can ask them instead. All I will say is that the world is not built on correctness alone. Sometimes, being correct means nothing at all.
Wow. So true. So real.
Lofty ideals may provide no defense at all against nihilism, but perhaps little decisions can. By their own choice, the idealist seeks to bring happiness to all while denying themselves the same. Thus, they shall never reach even the borders of truth until they wipe away the ignorance that blinds them. I've never been able to agree with certain philosophies. Even Sachin himself struggled to comprehend the notion of sacrificing oneself for the greater good. But sadly,
I'm
all
14 and
viewpoints
this
will
is
find
deep.
their supporters, and the way we see the world largely decides our fates.
Don't make fun of the
All
writing,
right,
chat.
then.
They're doing their
I got
best.
what I came for. These research materials are yours to look after. I'll be off.
Wait, so you came here just to read this stuff? You missed out on a big get-together, you know.
Get together? Ah.
You hear the cat just
yes,
now?
That makes sense. This is a good opportunity for that sort of thing.
Guess what? Kaveh treated it.
Ah, yes, I suppose people do hang out.
Then I'm sure he packed up the leftovers for me. See ya.
And yes, I do play on the US server.
And there he goes. Well, seems like he really wasn't affected by this research.
I do love how Alhaitham just says see ya and
He said that someone
exits.
else would answer our questions. What do you think that'll be?
Arya Taloak, thank you so much for subscribing. I hope I said that right. You wait around near the research materials. Hey, look, it's Juanderer and his mom.
Traveler, Paimon, you're already here.
Thanks for stopping by, Itoiz.
So you
Appreciate you. Good luck on your exam. Your final.
Yes, it was me. Are you surprised?
I do really like this scene, just because of, like, Nahida's ribbing on Thunderer.
There was something wrong with the diadem.
But we gotta skip it, because we don't have time.
These are the crystal, so instead...
Seriously? I think you can stop calling me.
Why? Don't... Well, anyway...
And after all that, the person Sachin...
I was also hoping...
The person
that wasn't
Sachin.
necessary.
Maida, what did you... Some people only see the mushroom, others see only the shroomboar's body. And they declare still others look deeper inside. These conclusions are all correct in their own way.
He literally got into the Darshan because he wrote a Reddit statement saying, actually,
That was a long speech.
and then turned it into a thesis, and now he's a scholar.
Even though Sachin's research could be considered negative wisdom,
And bye, Kisol-kun, thank you for stopping by.
I don't remember, son.
Oh boy, you think so? I hope that I will review.
He actually someone so hard he got a fucking tuition. All right, now we gotta go track down Kaveh. After I recorded this set of lines is when this is when Kaveh became one of my favorite characters.
20 years ago, the Academia had just received Sachin's estate. To celebrate the huge investment, the Academia extravaganza that year was grander than usual. I was very young then, and I remember seeing posters for the Interdarshan Championship all over the city. I couldn't help but mention it to my father. I even told him that I really liked the look of the diadem. It was so unique. So he said, "Why don't I win it? So I can let you play with it for a few days." That made me very happy, and I nodded enthusiastically. But to my surprise, he didn't win. And when he got back home, he seemed extremely depressed. Later, he left home, saying that he wanted to do some investigating in the desert. The quicksand got him not long after that. For many years, I couldn't face up to it at all. If I just kept my mouth shut, maybe none of it would have ever happened.
I think I'm gonna pick the first option on this one, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and pick the first option. Guys, chat. I know. I know how you get the other scene, okay? I appreciate all the people saying to pick the second option. I know. You think I haven't seen other people stream this part and seen their reactions to things? Come on, guys. Come on. Pick the third option. All right, guys. Good stream. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking with you.
Sorry. My mind was still on the championship. Look at me, rambling away.
You look really upset. Are you sure you're okay?
I'm fine. What's past is past. We need to look towards the future.
So how do I, oh, do I automatically, oh no, okay, that's right. Where do I track down Alhaitham? Is he just gonna be there? Oh, yeah, okay, oh, I don't have to do anything else. He's just right there. Shit! Fuck! No! I pressed the wrong button, guys. It's okay. It's fine. It's alright. We're all good.
Where were you while the rest of us were eating together?
I don't recall being obligated to report my whereabouts to you.
Did you go find another hidey hole to read in? You need to change your ways, you know. You can't survive on books alone.
Surviving on meals paid for by you would be harder still.
Oh! You... Whatever. It doesn't take a genius to guess what you've been up to. You were investigating Sachin, weren't you? It was obvious from your notes. However, I don't believe his research alone would have been enough to pique your interest. His way of doing things is disturbing, while you... Well, to be fair, your philosophy disgusts me too, but you and Sachin are nothing alike. I don't imagine your views intersect at all. Egoism and nihilism are not the same thing.
So this is one of those moments where I'll listen to myself and, like, hear my mistakes. I should have stressed, your philosophy disgusts me too. Not your philosophy disgusts me too. That's the kind of shit that I always hear whenever I listen to my performances. It's just little things that I could have done to make it sound better. And I know I shouldn't worry about it, and, like, pointing it out makes it worse because then other people can hear it. But, like, that's what bothers. That's why I have trouble hearing myself and stuff. It's because of my ear, the artist ear. Yeah, like I can't turn it off. And yeah, I know, Youngie, but still, like it's just I should have been better, and I will be better. But yeah.
My personal interests aside, Sachin's legacy is not entirely meaningless. He conducted experiments on a great scale and left his findings behind. Also, thanks for the compliment, but I'm actually just passing through. I didn't come here for the conversation. Well, not this one at least.
What do you mean? What topic of conversation could be more sacred among scholars than the exploration of differing philosophies?
Well, based on what I've learned, Sachin and his disturbing way of doing things, as you put it, is very likely to have met your father 20 years ago.
What did you say? Wait, so... No. Surely that doesn't mean... So that's why he thought I looked familiar. My father must have gone into the desert due to his influence.
I'm afraid so.
Good thing I shattered
Get out of
that
the way,
diadem.
Traveler. You're in the shot.
From now on, nothing like that will ever have to happen again.
The boundaries of knowledge are ever expanding. Someone else will inevitably pick up the same line of research one day, and Vahumana regards it as a reasonable research direction.
Oh, not this again. Even if you're right and people are bound to fall into the same intellectual traps, things won't necessarily go the same way again next time. You have to admit that the actions of one individual don't always predict the behavior of the group, and vice versa. Take Sachin, for instance. He's quite an anomaly.
And so is the one who stopped him. You. Conflicts of this nature are indeed exceptional, but it will occur again in the future. You said it yourself. The actions of one individual cannot predict the behavior of a whole group. You know that not everyone would have chosen as you did.
Even so, I stand by my views. You can forget about trying to convince me.
That's fine. We've been arguing over this for years, and I don't hold any hope of you understanding. The issue we're debating has long since moved on from who's right and who's wrong.
Thanks for letting me know all this.
What?
I said, thanks for letting me know. Hey, stop acting like you didn't hear me. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
They say that earnest thanks should be given thrice, so one more time, please.
What? And that was it. That's the event. What the fuck? They got replaced by 2 NPCs. But yeah, that was, I love that scene. I love that scene so much. I think that Nazi did a fantastic job, and I wanted to make that thank you for telling me this, like, to be one of the warmest things that, like, Kaveh ever says. Like, I wanted to be the most genuine bit of thanks ever. And I think they picked the less good option out of the 2 takes I gave. But whatever. I'm not going to judge. Maybe I hallucinated that the other one was better. But it was... Am I Kaveh's V8? No. I'm just pretending. Yeah, thank you so much for demonstration. Not this time, but maybe some other time. Yeah, thank you guys so much for coming by and watching me finish this stream. Now I have to marathon all of the event mini-games to get all the thingamabobs. Yeah, I'm sorry if you just arrived. We're wrapping up now. There will be a VOD. It'll be on the channel. I'll save it as one big highlight, like I did the other streams VODs. Faxi? Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Fazxi. Yeah, I did almost say a slur. I'm sorry about that. Another Kaveh Chilean line. Alright, just one. Alhaitham, ¿a dónde pusiste mi completo? Lo puse aquí mismo y no sé dónde se fue. Tú te lo comiste. Te comiste mi completo. Ya. No. No te voy a dar mi alfajor, ¿ya? Estos alfajores Habana que compré, no te los voy a dar. There you go. There's your one. To non-Spanish speakers, I'd said that I did a thing where Kaveh is asking Alhaitham where he put his hot dog. No, not that kind of hot dog. No, I already know what you guys are thinking. No, bad, very bad. No, bad, chat, bad. No, bad. I regret choosing that word now. You guys made it weird. Bad. I didn't do anything. What do you mean my fault? Excuse me? Excuse me? Alright. I'm gonna park this boy where he needs to be. But yeah, thank you again, guys, for stopping by. I really appreciate all the support. I really appreciate all the gift subs and the cheers and everything. Is there anybody we can raid? We can raid somebody. Who do we raid? Which one of my wonderful friends is streaming? Do I have a stream schedule? No. My life is too much of a mess to really have a schedule. I just stream when I can. But I will usually give people like at least a few hours heads up before I stream. Fuck, nobody I know is streaming right now. That's really annoying. Alejandro is streaming? Where? Where is Alejandro? Where is he? I don't see Sayu streaming. Chat, why are you gaslighting people? Why are you gaslighting people? I got pranked. Oh dang, I was the #1 rated Genshin. Are there any cool Genshin streamers that I can any cool gamers, Genshin gamers? Any Min's Leaf? Who, I don't know who that is. I don't know who Min's Leaf. Let me look up Min's Leaf. She's a Genshin theorist? Okay. Is she streaming right now? She's streaming Tears of the Kingdom. Go watch her. You know what? All right, fine. Tears of the Kingdom is out. Go play Tears of the Kingdom. And go watch people play Tears of the Kingdom. I'm gonna go to work, and then I'm gonna come back home, and then I'm gonna play Tears of the Kingdom myself. So, go raid this person, and tell her. I don't know. Kaveh is the best character. All right. Bye, guys. I love you all. Big kisses. Mwah.